Hmm. 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 Oh, the no yediarala. Oh, the no yediarala. Higva manokanan. 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 Oh, the no. Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Matt Shad. Welcome to Unsupervised Saturdays. KP Heathen, Metal Spawn, Outpost, Spawn of Miracle, Spawn of Metal. Welcome, everyone. Eric, feeling some kind of way here. It's inspired by a movie I was watching. Most of your apocalypse movies, but a lot of them, like Welcome to the Apocalypse. Now what? So I'm going to open that panel up with that question in mind. Let's go. So yeah, this is going to be a guided conversation. Of course, you guys in chat, y'all do what you want. In-depth panel discussion. Pilgrim, what's up? Boom! Hell yeah! I've got mine too. Boom! If y'all don't know, man, get into the cocoa flavonoids. I'm telling you, get those stem cells going. Thank you, Eric. Still a tree. I hope it's going to do you well. I'm telling you. I gave it to my mom, who's 79 years old, and she's been recovering for months now from a heart attack that she had. Tactical Muffin Top. What's up? She had been recovering from a heart attack, very bad one, and she was just horrible, in bad shape. And now she's like vibrant, running around, cleaning her house, doing things. Like, wow. Like when I talked to her, she would talk like this. Now she talks like this. Whoa, calm down, Mom. Robert Ham, what's up? So yeah, the question is, welcome to the apocalypse. Now what? Everything. Imagine a world where a major population of the world has diminished. It's you and your group. There's not many people left. You're one of 7,000 on this planet. Yeah, I like that. What do you do? What do you do? I forget the movie. I have to look into it again, but the scene where the guy, there was like the last man on Earth or some shit, and hell yeah, get that NMN too. Get that MNN, and the testosterone, which is over there. Get that stuff. I'm telling you, good stuff. Yeah, I remember the movie. I don't remember the movie actually, but basically the guy was the last man on Earth. He's walking around his town in his underwear. He's got a 45 tucked into the back of his underwear. He's got a beard. He just walks into a grocery store, shoots the door open, and he goes shopping. Is that what you would do? I mean, everything, like, okay, we prepped, right? But what if everybody just left? And the world that you know, the city that you live in, the town you live in, there's nobody in there but you and your little group. All the food is there, all the gas is there. You have so many resources. You have everything. Just no people. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's just you and a few people. What do you do? Right, Eric? Gonna go back to all the people's houses and get your stuff back. Yeah. They're not there though. What do you do? Now, mind you, there's nobody to run the water, no one running water. There's no one running the power, right? There's no one doing anything because no one is here. No one is there. That's my question. Maybe there's some people. I like the idea of, what's up, lawfully armed? What's up? I like the idea of having just like, I'm gonna say 7,000 people left in the world. Don't loan out your music. Trust me. Oh yeah, I know, right? The movie where it was the last man on Earth. I mean, he basically just walked around in his underwear, took a piss wherever he took a shit. I mean, he just did what he wanted because there was nobody around. So he was just kind of, you getting that just lackadaisical, carefree, mindset where there's nobody around. We've all experienced that before. You're in an open field and just wow, right? Imagine that for the rest of your life. A lot of people do that anyway. Why is my alarm going off? Anyway, it's time for me to wake up, I guess. I would still want to like post security and I'd still want to have observation because somebody's going to show up, right? Somebody, maybe somebody shows up. But what if they don't? What's up, Ohio Valley Prepping? Welcome to the apocalypse. Now what? Okay. Maybe it was something devastating that happened. Something Miko Wolf. Miko Wolf. I'll be happy, peaceful, and quiet. Yeah, right? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Definitely trying a coca in the cheesecake filling. Yeah, I've heard stories of people putting the coca in yogurt and stuff like that. Make an AI robot for companion. I love you too. Love you more. Y'all heard that. But yeah, what if? Welcome to the apocalypse. Now what? Now what? Boom. What's up? Hey, Ohio Valley Prepping OVP. Skull.
I pushed the wrong button, man.
I can hear you.
What's happened? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, you didn't mean to come on live?
Yeah, no, I did, but I pushed the wrong button when I went to get on. I'm messing with this thing. Not that I have any idea how it works, but
oh yeah, cool, cool, very nice. You got the wheel.
I don't have it set up yet, but
yeah, you got to go on the Google Play Store and get the Meshtastic app, and that will start your journey.
Yeah, I have the tablet, which I'm on right now.
You're roboting. Yeah.
That's probably because I'm outside.
Teresa, what's up? Oops, wrong night. Might end up with Optimus Prime as PMS. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're starting to freeze up on me. Yep. Looking at Mesh Core, Mesh Chat X. There's Rectilion. Yeah, it's called Rectilion. Yeah, there's some weird stuff out there now. It's evolving. Meshtastic is probably the most user friendly though. I don't want to like download stuff on my computer, and I am going to actually get into ATAC, but I need to get burner phones and burner tablets for that. Yes, KP Heathen. Prayer, everyone. Prayers for Holly and her husband Mike. But oh, yep, lost OVP there. Throw him back up. Guys, say a little prayer for Holly and Mike out there. He's knocking on death's door right now. So keep Holly and Mike in your thoughts and prayers, please. Yeah, we noticed OVP. Come on back. Daniel Berry, Sports and Highlights. Happy Saturday. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, welcome to the apocalypse. Now what? Would you just go on I mean, basically the world is your oyster. You know? You get to do what you want. You get to go where you want. Money is not an option anymore, right? Yeah, Miko Wolf. Yeah, the ATAC and all that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yep, Robert. I don't know if I said Robert. Say hi to Robert. What's up, Wingnut? I go to a new car dealership, get the best cars, right? I mean, but how long does that last? The first thing I would think about is, oh shit, food, water, TMT.
What up, brother?
How's it going? All right, great audio, no visual. But
no, I don't have a camera.
Sounds good though. Teresa, it's in the title. Y'all don't read the title, Teresa?
Great topic, by the way.
Welcome to the apocalypse. Now what? Now what? So what do you think there?
I think that if there's 7,000 people in the entire world, right? That's the scenario.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Maybe like a dozen tops per state, if that, maybe, right? So I think maybe you hit up like a farm supply store and you just go round up the cattle and stuff that you want and kind of pick the location that seems most suitable for you. Move in there because obviously it's your rodeo now, you know.
I like this.
And if somebody comes around, they smell your brisket cooking, you know, smoking. They smell your smoking stacks going, whatever, and they want to come by and have some dandelion wine. You smoke them out, but I mean, most of us, honestly, people would say, you know, go to the gun store, whatever. Most of us probably have everything we're proficient enough with. You really don't need to go to the gun store. You really probably have enough ammo. Like, unless you wanted to get like a freaking Gatling gun or like a Barrett and load up on ammo. But like, other than that, like, I don't need none of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't need to go. I might go to the Walmart and get like all the Cheez-Its because I like me some Cheez-Its, but you know what I mean?
I like it.
I think that's be what I do, you know. Just start my dream homestead for free.
Yeah. Lots of work.
Oh yeah.
Trent, you are on panel.
Good evening. How's everybody doing?
All right. What's up? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Well, it's the apocalypse. This is what we've been waiting for.
The apocalypse. Welcome to the apocalypse. Now what?
You put your plans in place that you've been working on, hopefully, and practicing, and you hunker down and ride out the apocalypse.
No, it's happened. It's done.
We made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the other side of it now.
Okay. Well, then we rebuild society one day at a time.
There's probably 7,000 people left in the whole world.
Okay. Well, guess what? You now became one of the richest people on the planet.
What's up, Bob?
Yeah.
That's true.
I am legend.
What if you get 1,000 people to weaponize against the other 6,000 that are scattered?
I mean, that, you know, that would be a possibility where, you know, some group. What's up, OVP?
Oh, maybe. Is that better?
I think so. Say more words.
More words.
Boys, everybody. More
OVP.
words. That means I got to think. I went and got my laptop and hooked it all up.
All right, much better.
I get a little
Much
better. All right. Awesome. And now I can play around with this.
Yes, got your Wii.
Did you get that programmed?
No. I do not know how to program it. I'm working on it.
Oh, all right. Well,
Ooh, wait, I can see people. Ooh.
I'll let the professor. I'll let the teacher taught. So I'll let my fruits blossom and go from there.
okay.
Hang on a second. I'm hooking it up here.
That's gonna involve a phone call.
Yep.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yep. That's going to involve a phone call. So if you want to set that up tomorrow,
Yeah, that's fine.
we can do
messing
it.
with now.
Oh yeah, once you download the app, you can start to see things. And what's up, some random dude? Yeah. So, welcome to the apocalypse. Now what?
So we're on the other side. So now it's about gathering resources.
Okay.
Oh, we finally got to the apocalypse. Thank goodness. This has been the longest apocalypse ever, I swear.
Yep. It's happened. Now what?
Well, now we do what we've been planning for however long. We do the things.
Yeah. Independent Mini United. What's up?
Indeed.
What's up, Andy?
I guess I can turn the chat on, huh? Yeah, there we go. That's gooder. Yeah, I can actually see people on my app. I don't know if you can see and get it. So it's not shining, maybe.
Yep.
Somewhat.
There it is. Yep. There it is. I see you. I see some people, and some of those are your nodes too.
Favorite all your nodes.
Well, I don't know which ones are my nodes. Actually, I don't have anything else on. I didn't turn on the.
Okay, good.
I don't have
Good. So
the other two
Professor,
on.
I'll let you run with that, and
Okay.
I'll be a technical advisor only.
Thank you. We'll get you set up. So this scenario, there's nobody around for miles, maybe hundreds of miles. Maybe there's
Well,
just scattered people. You know,
we need to go to the local spot that I know of and acquire some MRAPs and Humvees.
yeah.
They're on the map. It's about a 20-minute drive.
Getting in them armories.
And bring back everything we need. And begin to thrive.
Okay.
So Visions of Warlord, check.
Was there ever going to be a doubt of that?
I mean, but here's a caveat, right? There's nobody to warlord over.
Right.
Well,
right.
You know? What does that look? I mean, would you still provide? I think I would still keep a level of security.
Yes.
Right? Observation, at least just observation and listening posts, just in case, say 100 people gather together and want to be warlords too, and start, marching around looking for other people. Which, I mean, it's kind of counterproductive. Why don't you just sit there, where you're at and build empire, because you got everything you need.
Right.
It's all out there. What's up, Billy? Right. Dude. Yeah, it's everything is there. I like where TMT went. Basically just let's gather up all the food, all the cows, all the chickens, all the pigs, put them in one spot, right?
Yep.
And just have the homestead of your dreams. And
exactly. I mean, our homestead could be like 4,000 acres.
Right.
Yeah, I went Farmer John. You went Warlord. All right, OVP, your turn.
Okay. Well, hang on. So who else left in this scenario?
Only 7,000 people in the world.
7,000 people in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then,
and that could mean there's only like 300 in the United States.
I'm going to say everyone on panel, everyone in chat. There's 21 people here. So that includes their Ohio family. That's it. It's a handful. Absolute handful of people in the world.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think we got it pretty easy. I'm with TNT. We need to start planting and rebuilding and getting ready for the long haul. I mean, if there's only 7,000 people in the whole world, security's not going to be near as high on the list because your odds of running into somebody's pretty slim. And if the only ones that are left are the ones on the panel, I'm not too worried about you guys coming down and taking me out or anything. So you got to start trying to build community and rebuild from there, I guess.
What's up, Vision? I'm sorry, I'm reading it. What's up, Ace?
Ace.
Man, I think finding a lady friend. If you're the only one who made it out of your group, we all have our mags and our families and stuff like that. If something that catastrophic happened, that would be rough,
So you want to go repopulate the earth? Is that what you're saying, TMT?
Well, yeah, but just like maybe not even just somebody, because that like mental anguish and stuff, like that is going to tear down your morals. Like eventually you're going to keep, like, even if you're just like the old timer who keeps going to like your kiddo and your wife's grave every day, you're going to become that salty, angry bastard, and you're going to hate everything.
I'm kind of already there.
I know, and I'm really young, but we're all there. But like it'll consume you. You know what I mean? Like you'll do damage to yourself. You'll start like hitting up the liquor aisles, hitting them all up, going through all the druggies' pockets, taking the good shit. You don't want to be that.
No, that's true.
Yeah. Finding it. What's up, Twisted Tats? Yeah, finding a woman, right? Restarting, repopulating, and then all that comes with it. You know, the kids, the family. Yeah, I mean, you've got you've got to teach your kids. You got to give them an education, and you know, well,
Pilgrim.
would you give them an education of the old world, or would you just keep it like, hey, you're a farming kid. This is all you need to know,
Like practical skills, yeah.
right?
Yeah, you'd have to give them survival education because the old world's gone. I mean, yeah, you could teach, some history of, hey, this is how it was before, but the most important things they're going to need to know is what they need to do now.
Right. But if you get down that far, like all the fuel, all the vehicles are toast. Like you're talking kids already. Like solar panels are already compromised at that point. You're talking, 4 to 10 years past. You found somebody, so probably 2 or 3 years of you dinking around, running around with that 44 in your underwear, blasting shit. So you're a decade in. You got your fucking around phase. Then you got with a gal, whatever. You had the kiddo. Yeah, man. That other than practical skills and how to garden and water purification, but like trying to figure out if you have your solar setup going, it's at its half life, so that's going to go away. You know what I mean? How do you fix that?
So, do we look at the infrastructure and trying to repower the place, or just
that was what I was going to ask. What's infrastructure look like?
It's still there, all intact, just nobody to run it.
Which means it's mostly all destroyed because you have to have some kind of operation. If you cease most of that stuff, especially like nuclear, toast, right? Water, really hard to get moving again. It corrodes. Same with sewage. Fuck, right? Totally fuck. Everything electrical, you're not going to go fire up enough coal in a fire plant to get it, or in an electrical plant to get it going again. One guy.
No, you'd have to start looking
There's
at
no way.
building your own little hydroelectric.
Yeah, I think like a little hydro dam would be the best call.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm completely with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, salvaging all of the infrastructure, the power, the water, to make your own little mini-sized power plants.
Yes.
Water plants.
Yep.
That would take a lot of engineering, a lot of re-engineering. Acetine, what's up?
It would. You're right.
Or
Bonnie says Amish ways. Yeah, there'd be a lot of that. Yeah.
that'd probably be the easiest route, the hardest route to go. I mean, kind of. It's hard work, but it's guaranteed.
Right. The Amish do cheat. I built units for their sawmills.
Right.
They use generators for their electricity because it doesn't count because it's diesel powered.
Right. Yeah. I had a guy that I used to haul that built kitchens, like kitchen cabinetry and stuff, and he had a big old diesel engine out of an old semi, and all his equipment ran off of pulleys, and it ran off of that diesel engine. Yeah,
I had to size up shivs and shit for our unit to whatever they came up with the power source. You know how much of a pain in the ass that was?
Yeah.
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 To fabricate power grids, right, Robertham? Yeah, I mean, having to, you have the ability to salvage anything you wish. It's all right there, right? But we know that there is a finite amount of resources, which is a lot, though.
Right.
I mean, you would have just about unlimited food for years, just in canned goods in the stores, in the grocery stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
All your pastas and your breads and shit like that you'd have a year. Roughly about a year.
Well, you can make all that stuff though.
Yeah, right. You need a wheat farm.
Yeah, you got flour and all that. You can grow. You can do all that. Make your own. It would take some time, but it's doable.
Definitely.
Right.
but you'd had nothing but time at that point in time. So
Wow, way to go, Astatine.
Yep, I use Ubuntu all the time. Ascentine, that's the only thing I use to build mine.
No acid. Okay, it's the apocalypse. So the name is the reason is in the name, the apocalypse. So I'm saying it's the apocalypse, the biblical apocalypse. You know, boom, goodbye. And we were not chosen for some whatever reason. Everybody's gone. There's no dead bodies. There's nothing you got to worry about, right? I mean, even if it is, even if it's like, say, okay, say it's some kind of virus that just killed everyone except for you and your little
Right.
group. That's it.
Right.
Whatever the case may be. But everything else is pretty much intact. There's just no people.
Right.
I think that may be the powers that be's ultimate crux is if we decide to all not go into work, that would be their apocalypse because shit wouldn't run. They need us ants in the cogs. I mean, really.
Right. Yep. Yeah, and we would face the same problem because there's nobody running the hamster wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We'd have to figure it out ourselves. I like the idea of salvaging what we can, out of the infrastructure and building our own little, power plant, water treatment facility, whatever, case may be.
Right.
Sewer. I mean, we would probably have to, self-contain it into our little area.
Yeah, we'd have to build septic tanks.
Mm-hmm. Good evening, Vanessa. Good evening.
And
Welcome to the
depending on, where we are and the properties that we've acquired, that's already there and in place and intact.
Right. Yeah, Bonnie, that's a great idea. Horses.
oh yeah, you definitely have to have horses. Yeah.
I think you definitely want a farm that has a well and septic on it.
Right.
Say it doesn't. How do you do it?
Oh, I put in 2 septic tanks in my life, and I'm not putting in another one. So
Exactly. I'm with you on that. I helped a neighbor friend of mine put one in, and I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if there's only that many people left, you just move.
Right.
If you don't have what you need, if you go, well, hey, my septic broke, whatever. I'm just going to go live over there now, because all these places are empty. It's not like, you're going to fight the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Go where there's infrastructure that you can use.
But
you
start your garden, if you start your compost, if you start your livestock, you start your fencing, you got to do all that again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's it. You're right.
Not necessarily. You just go to the other property to take care of the animals.
Yeah.
That's true. Giddy up, baby.
Yeah.
I would go maybe borrow a horse and buggy because there's plenty of them not too far from here.
Yeah. And the first thing I'm doing is, setting up some type of portable electricity to go to the local gas station to run the pumps to get gas that's in the ground. And when that dries out, you just move to the next gas station and take the portable power system and you run that till that's empty. It ain't like, you got, 400 people coming there a day to get gas. So,
right.
Yeah. If that's all the people that's left, you're going to go a long time before you run out of
fuel.
Yeah. I mean, a long time. If you're not, you're not going to be driving and stuff, you're not going to go through that much gas. So that's going to last years.
Yeah.
I want to not be a dick, but Bonnie's 1287 comment, human waste is like the absolute worst thing to use for fertilizer compost because of our complex diet and all the crap that we eat.
Yeah, look at North Korea.
Processed shit. the amount of chemical it takes to treat and use your human feces for fertilizer, it's not even worth it. So I would not recommend that. That's how you get sick.
Yeah. Look at North Korea. I mean, that's what they do. Carnivore poop is not. Yeah. Right. Not suggested for fertile. Yeah, you need omnivore, or you need herbivores. Methane coming from pig shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, think about that too. You could come up with, innovative ways, to create fuel and power. Methane
Yep.
gas and all that.
Biodiesel.
Yeah,
A wood gasifier would be freaking sweet.
right. Hydrogen.
Yeah.
All kinds of things. Herbivore poop for the win.
I'm not smart enough for that. Hydrogen's outside my game.
How about first of all, a massive cookout because we survived. Let's do that first.
Yeah, I told him I'm going to fire up the smoker and hopefully find a friend.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm gonna sit there and cry and say, we made it, y'all.
Right.
Now the real work begins.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work involved.
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of work.
Yeah, you're going to be busy. That's for sure.
We made it.
I mean, I could totally see, cannibalizing other houses to build my dream house.
Exactly.
Easily. I need all the wiring. I need all the plumbing. I need all the planks. I need all the roofing. It's
everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's enough houses.
I'm gonna go to the liquor store and find a bottle of tequila and pour out the whole bottle for the homies that aren't here, because I don't drink. So I'd be like, I'll just pour out the whole bottle. So,
yeah, I don't either.
For the ones that didn't make it.
Wow. All right. Take care of yourself, Bonnie. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Bonnie. Yeah.
She said, oh, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. No. She's saying that she'll be in heaven.
Oh.
Yeah. She got raptured.
That is the goal.
I mean, yeah, she got raptured.
That's assuming you believe in that.
But right. I thought it was a virus that killed off everybody.
It could be anything.
Yes.
I'm actually kind of inspired by a movie I was watching that involved the apocalypse. It was called Apocalypse Road. It's about two sisters. They escaped, and everybody had the mark on their hand and all this stuff. So I'm assuming that was the biblical apocalypse. Actual apocalypse, which
well, if we're talking the biblical rapture, y'all are on your own, because I'm definitely not going to be here for that.
Okay, I mean, well, assuming you are,
it was a technicality. You're here.
Yeah, they forgot. They forgot. Or you're on the
first
list.
Of all, that is would be the biggest epic fail on the planet. for God himself to say he forgot. No way, no how.
Or you're on the list. You're on the list for later.
Yeah. You could do more.
Or maybe maybe you were left behind on purpose to rebuild.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm leaving that guy there because I need him there.
Yeah, don't think of it as a punishment. Think of it as
right.
Man, I still got
I get it. Oh yeah. I will become John the Baptist, the evangelist in the wilderness. I got no problem with that.
There was another apocalyptic movie. It has that midget dude from Game of Thrones. I forget his name. Peter Dinklage. Yeah.
Let me see.
He goes to all the houses, takes the AA batteries, takes the bodies out of all the houses, cleans the houses. He takes everything he wants from it. So if there was all those bodies, that would be a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
Because that would make wherever the body's dead pretty much toxic, and you don't want to be chilling there.
Yes, you would have to burn the property.
or let it set for years.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, it takes years for the toxicity to go.
I'd rather
That
just
would
drop
suck.
the building.
That would suck bad.
So those are my direct orders from the past president. Drop the building. So
Of course.
we're not waiting for it to decay and go away. We're going to drop the building and burn it down. Oh,
ADT.
stand by.
ADT
Stop the
alert.
clock. He's good to go.
Yeah, and think about the amounts of flora and fauna that would come back. You know, you would have deer. You might even see the repopulation of apex predators like wolves, coyotes, bears. You know, to start to move into your area.
Things would get out of the zoo, so you'd have foreign things.
Yeah.
Oh God, a tiger.
Did you ever watch the Life After People?
Yep.
That's a
Sure
great.
Does that mean we have to go to the zoo and make sure all those animals are put down?
I think I'd domesticate a couple of them.
I
Yeah.
need a really, really big kitty.
Well, I think like there. I mean, you know, I think like a rhino would be a really good workhorse to pull the plow around the farm.
Oh man. Yeah. It would.
Well, I would
I think I wanna
start
bring one
raising
just for a
leopards.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
need
know,
a very large kitty. to
Yeah,
take care
I'd
of
start
whatever-
raising leopards.
that'd be sweet. Just walk around like a bald eagle on your shoulder, like fuck that thing up.
Go. I don't know. Yeah, I was told that I look like when Mac did my thing, I look like King Ezekiel from Walking Dead. So I guess I would have a big tiger. That'd be my friend. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a wolf. I'm more of a wolf kind of guy, but whatever. Big coyotes, mountain lions, big predators. Yeah. So
Yeah, you're right, Ace. The alarm just went off. Yes.
Yard
I
birds.
think he was having a nightmare because he was dead asleep.
Yard birds. The theory behind that was that big kitty was actually trying to save him. Thought he was in trouble and kind of bit too hard. And I was actually there when that happened. So
really,
that's been.
What was he trying to do?
Something happened. I don't remember the whole story now, but something happened, and they have them white tigers,
Right.
Siegfried und Roy, and something happened to him. They think he had like a stroke, and his kitty was trying to actually save him and get him off the stage, and kind of bit too hard, and when he bit him to drag him.
Got
So-
you.
So
Wow.
they're not. So the kitty didn't actually just decide that's it. I'm eating you.
but that
makes sense.
That is a thing though with wildlife, especially predators. If you feed them, they get used to you. You get used to people,
Yeah.
and they associate people with food and your food, right?
That's why crazy cat ladies
Oh,
get
yeah.
eaten by their cats.
Right.
When they die in their house.
That happens a lot.
Someone, dude, brutal sphincter for the win. Yeah, be careful, Independent Man United. I don't know. I don't know what SRD's sharing there, but yeah, proceed with caution. I am not going to proceed with caution. I'm going to go ahead and click on it, just to see what the fuck.
Go to
Yeah.
meatspin.com, use code TMT for all your grilling needs.
Meatspin.com. No. I remember that. Use round baby, right? No, that's just no.
I'm not going to click on it. I'm going to wait to see your reaction. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I'm not clicking on it even after the reaction.
It's looking very Jewish. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It's a song.
Oh, okay.
I will save it to the watch later list, and we'll go from there. But yeah. Okay, back to it.
One man, one jar.
No, come on.
Don't look that up.
I mean, I watched a documentary on that and Twisted Top. Right. What about a lady who had a chimp for a pet and ripped her face off? Yeah. What about that? Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't think I want to have any kind of pets, exotic animals in
No.
my vicinity. I just want to
Nope.
I'll deal with some horses, some cows, pigs, and
Right.
chickens. You know, I'll do some husbandry, but I ain't. You know, I
Yeah,
see a
no,
bear.
no exotic animals for me either.
I don't
Right.
know, a lemur would be kind of cool. I'd take a lemur.
I mean,
Buddy.
I don't know. I'm trying to grow crops here.
Right.
I'm trying to do some husbandry. I don't need some bear. If I see a bear, I'm probably going to shoot it.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, you have to, right? If I see a tiger, I'm probably going to shoot it. Have
Yes.
to shoot it. You know, he's on my farm.
Yes. He's a predator.
Yep. Fox, wolf, etc., etc. Yeah.
Yeah, and their populations are going to absolutely explode.
Yep.
Yes.
There's nobody there to the deer population is going to explode, which in turn creates the predator population to explode until that all levels out. You know.
Yeah.
So-
Most of you have probably seen that Life After People, but if that's all the people that's left, it's going to be similar to that because there's not going to be very many people. It's going to be life with very few people. So yeah, it's going to be real. That's a good show. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. There was, I don't know, 12 episodes or 20 episodes. I don't remember how many there were, but it was a good show.
Oh yeah, and there's actual places like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 200 years, 300 years, there's been no people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's totally grown up and nature has taken over. You know. Yeah. Right, Miko Wolf. I mean, that's another thing we have to worry about is, nuclear possible nuclear fallout, possible like these chemical plants and corporations and things of that nature that rupture, right? Their tanks rupture and start destroying and poisoning the ecosystem and the water table.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say anywhere that has a nuclear facility, anything downriver is pretty much toast. So you kind of have to set yourself up geologically to be around all of that.
What's up, Bob? How are you doing?
Hey, evening, guys. I have put my mind to this before,
Hmm.
and I've got a few places selected. If it was a rapid death of all the people, you'd have plenty of food, tools, supplies, everything.
Yep.
But to live, I think I would probably move myself and a whole ton of food, etc., into some of these warehouses that are around. They're solid concrete walls, only a minimum amount of doors. Because, like I said in the side chat, out here in the Northwest, the number of predators, wildlife predators here is incredible. They would go crazy, man. They would be everywhere. Yeah, we got bears, mountain lions, hybrid wolves, hybrid coyotes, everything. So you would have to find a very secure place, like inside of a warehouse, up on an elevated platform to be able to sleep. Because I think the number of predators would really increase very, very quickly.
Heat.
Yeah.
You're in the Northwest, heating. That's the problem with a warehouse.
Yeah, true. Yep.
Well, you could just take a section and heat that.
Yeah,
That's true.
potbelly
Grab a
stove.
buddy heater and hang out.
Yeah, potbelly stove if you want to have a permanent place, more or less. I'd probably have more than one place to live. Probably would.
Yeah. Now, you know what? There's an idea. I mean, they've been building all these underground bunkers.
Mhm.
they're probably not going to be occupied, or not many of them anyway. You might get,
I'm staying above ground. I'm good.
I just meant for like sleeping quarters, so you didn't have to
Nah, I'm good.
for storage.
I'm good.
I wouldn't mind something like an Atlas shelter, something small, but something large. It needs a lot of people to keep it maintained and keep it running, because
Yes.
if they don't, it turns into a carbon dioxide death trap, or
Yes.
That's a good
a,
point.
a underground swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a sarcophagus all in one. I'm good. I'm staying above ground.
Oh, now, Michael Wolf's got a good point. Okay, so I'm going to ask a question, because that reminded me of something. If all this happened and you basically had, all the free time in the world, I mean, like we've discussed, you're going to have years of food. What would you do? Would you go to some place like Area 51? Like, hey, I'm going to go check this out. Now that there's no people and I'm not going to get like.
Nah, I don't need to drive. I ain't driving all the way out there.
Nah, I really don't care about it now. I won't care about it then.
Okay, what about Wright-Patterson? There's
What about it?
Shady, would you go check that out? There's supposed to be some shady stuff up in there. That's
So
not that
they say. I'm only going to Wright-Patterson to get a couple MRAPs.
Well,
if that.
Yeah, but since you're going to be there anyway,
maybe
the classified buildings that you're not allowed to go in. Would you want to go check it out?
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to get in most of that stuff anyway, because it'd be on the electrical lockdown. It'd be really hard to get in.
Yeah,
all right.
Well,
there's
possible.
your caveat. There's your caveat. Here's my caveat. All humans are gone.
Uh-oh.
Not the aliens.
Oh,
Okay.
We're low on the totem pole.
Nah, that's a whole different war now we got to fight. No.
I mean, it's something like Polly's. You find that one alien. You got that one alien hanging out at Wright-Patterson, and you're going to go check it out. OVP is just like open the door of the cell.
That's Pandora's box. Yeah, I'm like, nah, bro.
He finds Polly in there tied up, with all these machines on him. Would you release him?
No.
OVP?
I would execute him as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
I treat him like a tiger. He's a predator.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
That might be grounds for a 55-gallon drum of gasoline in a match.
Really?
I don't know. I've seen some pretty hot Star Wars aliens, so if it was a girl one, maybe.
Nah, bro. Nope.
I mean, how do you know he's bad? How do you know he's?
I don't care. I don't care if he's good or bad. He's dead.
Why?
Because I'm going to drop the building on him. That's it. There is no room for speculation or to figure it out. He dies. It dies.
Warlord.
You find out that he is responsible for most of the technological advances of the.
I don't care. He dies.
Century.
I don't care. He dies.
He has knowledge that he can create
He
a
dies.
super amazing world.
He dies.
He gives me one lightsaber and a jetpack. He's coming with.
I'm with TNT. If he's got a lightsaber, I'm in.
No, he's chained up for a reason. Nah.
Yeah, it's the it's the government, right?
I'm not releasing the Kraken. I'm dropping the building on him and move
How do you
on.
know he's the Kraken? What if he's
I don't care. I don't care what he
what if
is.
he's
He's dying.
friendly?
Like I said, there is no speculation. You drop the building and walk away.
That's just I don't know, man. I don't know.
Vision's not going to be adventurous during the apocalypse.
Fuck tigers, fuck aliens, fuck everything.
Right.
Fuck
I'm trying to
Terminators.
live for tomorrow. I don't care. I'm not. No.
You're fearing what you don't know.
I didn't say I don't fear him. I'm eliminating him.
See, that's fear. I
No,
think
it's not.
fear. It's out of fear that he might
That's
be
not
dangerous.
fear. That is called surviving.
What if
You said if you saw a bear, you shoot it. That's fear.
Well, I know what the bear is going to do.
Okay, and I don't care what the alien's going to do. He dies.
He
It
might be able to
dies.
help me.
It dies.
He might be
It
able to help me.
dies.
I don't.
It
Okay.
dies.
That's your world.
Okay, fuck the alien.
Exactly. He dies.
Out of your guys' state.
If he's helpful, I'm going to let him live.
Mad Shad comes rolling in looking like a Viking on his chariot pulled by 2 bears. Up to Vision's place, like, hey, what's up, Vision? You want to be hanging out or you want to be each other's, enemies? He's not an alien. He's just looking crazy with his long ratty tatty hair and his sick ass fucking axe and shit. Are you just got him? You just got him scoped up in that 338 Lapula or what?
Absolutely.
Sorry, man. Warlord.
I'd be like, you, my brother. I love you, but these 2 dudes with you, I don't know them. They got to go.
They're bears. He ran out of gas.
Yeah, he's trained them. They're
Nah, they not. Nah. You can't train an alien.
not an alien, a bear.
No, I'm talking about Mad Shad in Viking mode.
Well, then he gonna be in Viking mode. I get that. Okay, the bears stay out there chained up. Period. And if they come at me, they die. Plain and simple. He knows that.
What if they just want, like some petting or something?
I'd go looking for women. I got to have some TNA around. Keep them alive.
What if the only women you can find are like 600 pounds and ugly?
So then they go
600 pounds and ugly.
They go on a diet.
They're gonna lose weight real quick.
Yeah,
They go on a diet.
Next. Well, maybe they could be lazy. They could just be parked out in like a Walmart in an office chair, eating the next can and not bothering with doing anything.
Well, they'd be bait for the bears,
Yeah, they'd be food for Shaz bears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't swing the
run faster. All you got to do is run faster than the guy next to you. You'll survive.
There is no guy next to you.
See, big women need loving too. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Right, Yardbirds. See, he's a master troller.
Oh my goodness.
we got Microwolf stuck on the alien thing.
I mean, I would try to gain as much knowledge as I can from that guy.
How do you know you can even communicate with them?
Well, they've been communicating with him for a long time.
Allegedly.
Right? I find all this shit out.
You go right ahead, and as you turn around, you're going to see the building fall.
Yeah,
Well,
Chad, we're just more curious than Vision is. I'd have to.
Curiosity killed the cat. You go right ahead.
So what about? I mean, I would want to explore the area too, like as much as I can.
Yeah,
I want to know exactly where everything is and if there's anybody in the area. So
Yeah.
I'm probably going to.
I understand that, but anything I come across that's alive, it's dying.
Jeez. He's like 600-pound woman dead.
Okay, so this apocalypse was created by Vision. Is that what we're saying?
No, now there's only 6,000 people.
Yeah, because I eliminated 1,000. Yes, absolutely.
Why
All
would
right,
you
the
do
next
that?
one you walk up on is like a 10-year-old kid.
A 10-year-old kid, I mean, that's a different story. These guys are talking about aliens and they're going to try to communicate with them. Yeah, you go right ahead. Let me know how that works out for you.
Okay.
Every alien movie I've seen, it ended in a bad way.
I mean, not Paulie. I like Paulie.
Well, I don't care. Paulie's not real.
Yeah, but look at
What
it.
about-
Paulie's going
Hey.
to die too.
How many domesticated dogs are out there right now?
Yeah, they're
And how many millions of those would pack up and hunt you?
Well, again, if you
A
watch
lot of-
Life After People, the dogs don't last long, but the cats take over.
Yeah, but that's a real threat. Domesticated dogs and wildlife, especially in this area. Oh man,
Dingo.
That's an easy fix. It's called antifreeze and food.
Mhm.
just shoot 'em.
Yeah.
Target practice.
Yeah, you'd have to stay armed. You'd have to stay strapped.
Oh, absolutely.
Point A to point B. You never let your guard down.
No.
Well, especially if you're, playing farmer, homestead master, like we're already doing. Like you already got the bolt in your ATV driving around. An electric ATV might be an idea. You
Yeah.
see those
Yep.
now? I've seen some electric side by sides. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah, same here.
I seen a badass Polaris. I think it was gasoline though today. I want
Yeah,
that.
but these guys are trying to talk to aliens and figure out what they know. Man, please, you better get out of
Yes.
here.
Yes.
I'm just the what
No.
if, man.
Yes.
I'm on the farm still.
Well, that's fine. I'm with you on that. I'm still on the farm. Y'all going out there and don't be bringing none of
Okay.
that back home because I will shoot it.
Okay. So what if I show up in my flying saucer? Right.
You won't.
You roll up in slave one. I'm going to go ahead and hand you a plate and say, "Hey, dog, can I take that first spin?" Just
You know,
saying.
And the alien guy has got a. Not only does he have we have flying saucer, but he's got a fucking replicator that can make any food you want. Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
Key word is make. Okay, now you're going to make it. You're going to force us to eat fake food. Okay.
Oh, it's real food. It just makes it.
Nah.
Just like Star Trek. Just like Star
Yeah.
Trek. Dude's an alien. He's
Yeah,
got-
you see what happened to Spock, right?
what happened
He's
to Spock?
ugly.
He died.
He died
Vision
for.
killed him on set.
Damn, dude.
He died.
Okay, so Vision staying home and me and Mad Chat are going exploring.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't say I wouldn't go exploring. I'm just saying if I come across anything that's non-human, it dies.
No, calm down. Stand
Don't hurt
down.
my cows.
Stand
That's my
down.
steak, damn it.
Stand down. Let's figure it out first. You know?
Genesis A12 in full effect.
The dude who can figure out how to get like 1,000 drones working for him with a little pop on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Who can just drive around with a drone swarm off the top of his Suburban.
Yep.
I like this idea.
That'd be good.
I want this. Yeah.
Swipe credit card where?
I'm gonna make it.
God, I'm trying to restart and jumpstart the world. Y'all trying to start another apocalypse.
Two
Well, there'll be
2.0.
more stuff for me if there's less people.
Right.
I mean, nobody said it was going to be the second apocalypse. I mean, that's your fear.
No, it's a second apocalypse if you come across the alien and try to befriend it. And for the last however long it was in captivity, it wreaked nothing but havoc. And that's why it's chained up and hooked up to 1,000,000 volts of electricity.
Okay, that's your version. My version.
Y'all are trying to let it go.
My
Yeah.
version is he was captured, tortured, and milked of all his information. You know,
Okay.
I freed him. He's very grateful.
Oh, okay. And he rips your head off and then laughs and runs away. And now I got to hunt this dude down and bury you at the same time.
I mean,
Oh, give him something
that's
to
your
do.
fear. I mean,
That is not fear.
I got OVP over here, and he's got my back. So you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. So then I got to bury both of y'all.
Well, we're in Wright Patterson, so you won't have to do that. It'd be cool.
Okay.
The dingoes that take care of us.
I'll just write y'all off and you don't come back.
You never know. The alien might eat us, and then you won't have to bury it. So
Right, exactly.
it could happen.
I'll still have a plate waiting for everybody, but I'm going to pick at it.
All right, comms. What about comms?
I don't think that matters much.
Yeah, ain't nobody to talk to.
You'll get like the one guy who survived from India. Do you want to know about your car's extended warranty? I'll be like, motherfucker, the one guy.
Exactly. I'll be like, okay, we got to take this dude out.
Yeah,
Tech
that guy would
support.
bring the building down on top of that sumbitch right
Yeah,
away.
drop the building on him in a heartbeat.
Know about your coverage?
Okay, I agree with that one. Yeah, I like that one. I'm
Yeah.
hunting his. I want to hunt his ass down.
Yeah, we're going to hunt him down.
I'm going to India in my spaceship. That's right.
Yeah, Scarber's right.
It'll take like 5 minutes. Be done. Be back before lunch.
Good Lord.
Going to the Tigers. What?
Well, comms, that just means we now have unlimited cell service and don't have to pay a bill.
True.
You got to have people running them cell towers. They overheat really fast. All the comms rooms and stuff. When the HVAC starts going down on them, you're fucked. Like they'll just overheat and all the circuits will start popping.
Yeah, and eventually
It's
the
a
satellites
large
are gonna
maintenance grid.
fall out of the sky, and
Yeah, when all the satellites come down to rape us in the butt, you know.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We start rebuilding our own little infrastructure, which we already started. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I got to get on.
Yes.
So
I'm
there's
not taking
HF
the
radio.
node out of the box yet.
Yep.
HF radio.
radio.
Yeah. There's no sad hams telling us that, you know, we can't transmit anymore.
We can't transmit. Correct. Yeah, we're good. We got radio community. We got comms.
I think one of the things I would definitely do is find more than one secure location. Empty out all the food stores and the tools and the building supplies. And
Yep.
You can pick and choose any truck you want, all that stuff to where you're staying at. And secure
Semi.
it best as I can. Bunker in, enjoy. I'm not going to go for livestock. I maybe a few chickens, maybe that's about it.
I like steak. I mean, wow, got to have steak. I would love to have some cows.
Oh, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4 doors to the west, and I'm bringing back his Angus cows.
And the great thing about now you're not constrained to just a farm,
Right.
because your cows, your herd can eat everything on that farm, right? They can totally decimate the land. You can just move them to another farm, just like
Yes.
they used to do in the old days. The cattle herds, the cattle driving,
Yes.
free range that shit, cattle drive it. Be a cowboy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
That's
too.
the first thing I'm acquiring is the Angus cattle down the road.
What you should acquire is the skill set now. You should say, hey, when you have butchering day, can you please invite me to show me how to do this? Because I have been cutting meat since I was 8 years old, and I cut up meat for roughly 20 people a year, just deer, and we do an occasional pig, we do some elk, and a couple lump jaw cows, or, they break their leg cows, lame cows. They can't sell. And then the farmer lets us go hunt out there, ka-ching, ka-ching. But it is a lot of work, and we have an assembly line process. Like these guys are skinning, these guys are boning, these guys are grinding, these guys are packing. Like,
Yeah,
that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's 8-12 people right there. You know what I mean?
Take care of some random dude.
So I would probably, and this move up into the Amish country, they already have the infrastructure set up, like their freezer systems that I've talked about before. They don't take electricity. You just have to make ice every winter time, and you can freeze stuff year round. So you don't have to worry about electricity for that. They have a lot of infrastructure already set up to basically live like nobody was around. So
Right? Yeah. You build a freezer in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Yeah, they just put these sheds up, and they're pretty neat. They just insulate them to the hilt, and then they just pack them full of ice. And the guys I've talked to said the ice usually lasts 2 years. We don't have to make ice every year, and that's their freezer. This looks like a shed sitting on their property.
Yep.
Wow.
We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the old ancient, it's like made in the 1800s in Myrtle Beach, one of the oldest ice factories. And that's what they did, is they literally dug a hole in the ground. It's been there since the 1800s, and they packed it full of sawdust, and they go in there and they make ice. They had shaved ice, back in 1800s, 1900s. That's how they did it, and they would, cut these huge blocks of ice, pack them in hey, shut up, trying to do a live stream. They'd pack them in sawdust and tarps, put them on the back of wagons, and the horse would come out. The horse-drawn wagon would show up with your block of ice, and there you go.
Yep.
Vision makes Saddam Hussein look like he's in daycare.
You know, winding back a little bit, talking about all that. You know, in the first month, all of the grocery stores and everything, all the slaughterhouses and everything, it would reek.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a
God.
fact.
Like if you didn't go
And-
clear out all the non-perishables before that, dude, like yeah.
That'd be pretty rough.
Like slaughterhouses stink now with
Oh, boy.
refrigeration and management of removal of waste and shit like that.
Yeah, and that's going to bring in a lot of pests and things of that nature, you know, and that's going to bring in a lot of predators. And yeah, it's going to be a shit show. Yep.
That's a good point.
Torch them.
Burn them down.
Drop the building.
He's just running around. How many tomahawks you got back there, Vision?
A planet full.
Yeah, right.
You
No
just got
shit.
a bunker buster cruising around. Yeah, fuck that building.
Yep. They'd be like, would you quit pushing the button?
Vision gonna be out patrolling the property in an A10.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Man. Yeah, that's probably how I would die. Is I'd find me a freaking, you know, one of these fucking jet fighters.
Yeah, it'd be dead same here. I'd be trying to, you know, take off in this Apache and nose dive it, and yeah.
6999 Vision down due to
Exactly.
experimentation.
Right, he did a barrel roll.
Yeah, he did a barrel roll in Apache, and it's torched.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about him killing Paul anymore.
Paulie, yeah, leave my buddy alone. We smoke weed together.
Ooh.
So that would be interesting. You'd have all this stuff, you know, but you'd have to like you said though, you'd have to get to it first before it starts to degrade, before it starts to, you know, decompose or explode, you know.
We would just go out in teams and keep radio contact, and you know, you go get this, you two go get this, you two go get that, and you know.
The next problem is like, just like us, like livestock needs water and food. So like if you were planning on having livestock ever, if you didn't do it in that first week, it's just going to die out in the fucking field.
Yep. You'd have to find a safe water source.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
And then you just go around to the farms and collect the bales of hay they put up.
Yeah. Well, logistically, first off, those are extremely heavy, and then you have to fucking load them on a truck and then know how to drive that truck and get it out there. And then you have to grow the hay for next year and cut it, bale it, and do the same fucking thing.
Exactly.
All that machinery, all that diesel, get the diesel out there. I'm thinking that's not going to fly.
Yep.
And I'm going with how many people are in chat and on panel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 25 people. At least 25 people to do all this. Maybe less. Say 20. I'm on vacation, Myrtle Beach.
I think I figured it up on a chat one time. You need like 49 people with different trades to make a universal, basic, all knowledge covered group. And then you need people on top of that to cross train, so that way you can have somebody that's good at two things but a perfectionist of none, you know? Or maybe one really good underling, like a heart doctor. Probably want that guy to be really good at heart doctor shit, the next one. But yeah, what happens, you're getting all this hay and you fuck up your arm or your leg. Oh shit. Good thing I got my IFAC. Woo. You know. My arm's fucked in the apocalypse. Now I'm Captain fucking Hook.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the old medical ways would have to come back, you know.
Yep.
Just rub some dirt on it. You'll be all right.
What's up, Maggie?
Yep. Time to cauterize the stump. Oh shit, that was just a minor sprain. Well, fuck, I didn't know the difference. Oh well.
Maggie.
Hey,
I
there
think
you
one of the first things anyone should look for is Amazon delivery place. There's a couple of them within a short drive of here. Amazon has got a little bit of everything in it, man. If you had free run in their warehouse, bring a truck, baby. Bring it back to your 2 or 3
We've got a
locations.
huge distribution center, literally like
Yeah.
10 minutes away from where I'm at.
No way,
Me
man.
too.
All the robots there are gonna beat the shit out of you trying to protect their orders.
Really?
bad
You get
bad
robots?
call. Bring in the 308 black tips.
That's what the aliens
Absolutely.
do. The aliens going to take care of all them robots. It'll be all right.
Oh no.
I think that'd be one of the first places I'd go find. There's a coffee roastery here also, not too far away, and Amazon. And it's like, okay, let's go fire up a deuce and a half and load her up, babe. Or hell, if it's an Amazon place, you can move in there. God damn, man. They're secure. They got everything right there at your fingertips. So hell yeah, I would have a good time.
That's a thought.
I think all that cardboard would attract so much pests. I bet those
That's
things
what
are.
people-
I mean, just the logistics to maintain a building like that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's no power. There's no power in the Amazon. So
You don't have to maintain anything. Just go in there and get it.
You gotta go in there with your AA flashlight, go through every fucking box. Oh look, I found SpaghettiOs in this one. Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Look at this lingerie. Oh, I'll do that.
Yeah, look,
later.
you got all the time in the world. You can do whatever you want.
SpaghettiOs in my nasty bra straps. Ooh.
Lord have mercy.
right, Sam's Club. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of big butt Costco,
Yep. Costco,
Costco, yeah, bring a deuce and a half.
BJ's, all that.
Menards.
Load it up, babe. Mm-hmm.
I think a Menards would be better. There's a lot less refrigerated products, so you could go there longer term.
Yep. Get all the tools you need.
Yep. Lumber, plumbing, electrical conduit.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Menards a lot better.
And then once you clean out Menards, then you just move on to Home Depot and Lowe's.
No, homeless disappointment can stay there. We're gonna level that one.
Yeah, we can drop the building.
we can drop it.
Let's take all the flammables out first.
Fuck them. There's another one.
Yeah.
Man, there's not going to be anything around. You know, all these buildings are going to be dropped.
You're going,
Open
yeah,
sight
that,
lines, baby.
that cuts down on pests.
Harbor Freight, yeah, right. Yeah, Harbor Freight's kind of small. I mean, there's a lot of small ones around.
Yeah.
They're just jam packed full of all kinds of goodies, all kinds of tools and shit. Hell yeah. Most countries and farms. get
Dollar
well
Tree and
into-
Dollar General. Yeah, same thing. You're gonna go for a lesser price. If I'm gonna go to a store, I'm gonna go to a warehouse store over a Dollar General.
Yeah, it's not like you're trying to save money anymore.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. No.
I mean, what about discipline? Because you walk in a store and there's like a whole fucking cabinet full or thing full of just Doritos. You're gonna sit down and eat the whole freaking like 20 bags.
No, but
Is
I'm
there
going. I'm
nothing else
going
better to
back up a semi, and I'm loading all the coffee that I can find into that truck.
There you go. That's
That's why he's taking all the buildings out. He's just so over caffeinated. He's just running around mag changing that.
Exactly.
That's like I said, Vision. I know where there's a coffee roastery, and they bag up coffee for every coffee shop within miles
Absolutely.
and back it up.
I know where a roaster is.
It's already ground up. All that. You're ready to go. You're good to go,
Go
man.
grab you a couple food trucks that are stocked and pull them up next to your place. Throw
Yep.
them on the Jenny.
Sure. But I would try to get a large building or maybe more than one where everything is set up to where if I don't want to go outside of the building, I don't have to. Because like I said, wild dogs that go wild, natural predators, they're going to, like Shad said earlier, their population is going to explode, man. So there could be dicey just to go outside of that building. So I just try
Well,
to set
it's not like we'll ever run out of ammo.
AR-10,
Right.
just truck around with it. You're
Not
good
going
to
to be
go.
anybody else using it. So
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun. Oh, that would be. I can have fun.
There you go. What would your loadout be? What would you, in this scenario, what are you bringing with you?
Definitely at least one shotgun. My
Roof
45
mounted 50 cal.
revolver,
He's
revolver,
driving everywhere.
I still want an RPG.
AR-15
We'll get you a couple.
or my M14 has a long gun. Yeah.
I'm rolling with my Genesis A12 shotgun and 308 in the
Yeah.
truck, and I'm good.
I'm always going to be three gunning it. Always.
Oh yeah, always 3 guns.
Pistol
Yes.
rifle shotgun. Pistol rifle shotgun. Pistol rifle
Yep.
shotgun.
Yep.
Yep, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be carrying it all. Like the shotgun might live in the truck. You know,
Right.
pistol's always on me, right?
Yep.
And if I go out of the truck or whatever,
The rifle's with me.
right here on my chest. It's ready, you know. So
Yep.
because you never know. Maybe if I'm doing something, I sling it and I'm working on it. You know,
Chest rig,
Working on it.
soft armor, boots, flip flops. I mean, what are we talking here?
I'm already low.
Flip flop, pajama pants.
I like the flip flop idea. Yeah,
High top Converse or Vans.
You dress
Right.
like a fucking clown if you wanted to. There's nobody around. You can do
Yeah,
whatever you
that's a
want.
good point.
I'll go Viet Cong. I don't care. I'll flip flop it. You know, in
I
shorts.
think
with
I'll
the
wear
tie.
some comfortable tennis shoes, some jeans, probably like a battle belt, and I don't think a chest rig, like one extra mag for the AR-10 on there, and your pistol.
I'd probably be rocking water shoes. That's what I'm wearing right now.
What about armor?
I
Would
think I'd
it be
probably rock soft.
soft? I don't even know if I'd go any armor.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I mean,
would.
I guess you really would. Yeah, you might.
I
have
mean,
to.
I might have it with me. Like I'll have my full loadout with me
The truck, yeah.
Yeah.
in the truck, and if I need it, I just go
Yeah.
back. But you know, just a little chest rig, and I'm good to go.
I already set up to
Yep.
revolver, 12 gauge shotgun, big knife, all that canteen. You know. Put one of those on, buckle it across my chest, and ready to roll. You know.
No, fuck that. I ain't carrying a canteen and that. Everywhere has a bottle of fucking water.
I love my Camelback. I do. I love my
I was just
Camelback.
gonna say Camelback. Yeah.
Camelback for the win. I don't even like canteens anymore.
Yep.
But I'll have one. I mean, I do have canteens, right? So, but you know, yeah, flip flops and radiation. You're right, Region 9. Yeah, I mean, if it's, I'm not wearing Crocs, so no, thank you.
Dude, God, if
Not
you
even
do,
in
I'm
sport
shooting
mode?
you.
Please do.
Crocs,
Please do.
aliens, I don't care. I'm putting you down.
Yeah, drop the
Yeah.
building, please.
Yep, dropping the building on all croc factories on the planet.
I don't
I,
even know.
I recommend these water shoes. I wear these things all the time, man. These are nice. Have you ever worn water shoes? They're quiet as hell.
I got some Frog Talks.
Yeah, I got some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are cool. I like my Frog Talks. They're breathable. They're perforated.
Yep.
Those are my
I
creek
like
shoes.
Brooks. I wear old man shoes because I have a fucked up body.
I'm going with high top Chucks and Vans.
No.
I still love my Danners. I'm a Danner fan. And now I like my Brooks. Actually, I'm getting into the whole, you know, hiking and shit like that. You know, running stuff. So there's boots out there. I think I might get a pair of these. They're called Kokus. They're super grippy, super fucking grippy. I mean, I can run up a rock slide, you know, a rock slide, no problem. You know, while it's wet. Like, wow, really? I mean, because I got the shoes. They're like they're like trail running shoes.
Yeah, I saw them. Them look nice. I seen your video with them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I got a pair of Danners right over
super
there.
fucking comfortable.
They're comfortable. They got soft soles, so they don't make much noise. They're grippy as hell. And these are Gore-Tex and insulated for winter time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for wintertime, I'm going Danners. Summertime, it's Brooks or flip flops.
Well, now there's another question. So, you know, most of us are up here in the Northeast. Would you go south and
Nope.
maybe skip wintertime?
Nope.
I don't think I would travel very far. I don't think
I wouldn't, because who's going to take care of the livestock while you're away?
You just go get some livestock while you're down there.
No, they
And
won't.
let the other ones
They'll
die and
both
rot, and
die
you
in
come
this-
back, and now you die from dysentery.
Who
Okay.
said anything about coming back?
No.
Nah.
If
I'm just
I
talking
maybe
about
go a
moving to
little bit
warmer
further
climate
south.
and staying there.
Oh, nah, I'm good.
Because
I've-
think about
I've
it,
been
there's
there.
no people around. So like your area of operation you live in now, you're gonna have memories of, oh hey, I remember driving past this guy. Oh, that asshole cut me off right here, you know. I remember talking to this guy at the gas station, super nice gal, you know. Or oh, I remember little old Miss whatever at the school over here, or you know, I used to say hi to this guy's dog all the time. Like those memories may keep you sane. You know what I mean? You remove yourself from everything familiar to you, it might not be a good idea, especially in isolation. You know,
I could also see, in isolation, it would just kind of break you down because you would basically be in a ghost town.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Things you remember that aren't there anymore. People that you remember. That
Yeah,
aren't
you
Yeah,
might
I would
start-
have to have like an earbud in all the time, like blasting music or something to keep myself sane. Because like audiobook, something like that quiet for that long would start to fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like myself, I know I would need something like that.
but and that's the part of the movie that got me is the eerie isolation and silence, and that you lose your vigilance quickly.
Nah, man, I'll run the local radio station.
There ain't no local radio station, Vision. You already leveled that bitch to the ground.
Nah, that one we needed the infrastructure and the tower, so we're good. I'm running the local radio station.
Okay, you're just
I think
gonna
life would be easy as long as the power grid remains operational.
It
It
wouldn't.
would get pretty challenging when that goes down. You know.
yeah, I
that
was
probably
thinking-
wouldn't take long.
A week tops
Yeah.
before the whole power grid goes down.
Yep.
wow.
That was part of that Life After People we were talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good show. I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
Well,
yeah,
it is becoming the witching hour, and I have to be up at 5 a.m. So
Well, we appreciate you leveling the playing field, Vision.
yeah.
I'm putting the glass cage over the button so you guys can sleep peacefully tonight.
All right.
Polly thanks you.
More than welcome.
Yeah. Well, have a good night, Trent. Thanks for hanging out with us, bro.
Absolutely, and I'm glad we made it through the apocalypse, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just stay away from just stay away from Rickenbacker, please.
I think I'm staying away from anywhere Ohio's missiles could reach.
Yeah, and stay away from Wright Patterson, just please, okay?
I'm in Nebraska. Leave me
fun.
alone. I'll come over for a steak,
in the
okay?
apocalypse.
Just no. Yeah, don't do it.
So here's another scenario. So in my mag, we have 5 counties listed sex offender and pedophiles.
Oh.
Those are the first
so-
ones that get it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let you know when SHTF happens, we're schwacking them.
Oh, yeah.
As you should.
We'd all.
Yeah, I
everybody
talked about that
understand.
before. Yeah, I've talked about that before. It's already been discussed in other circles. That's exactly what's going to happen.
And if
Yes.
somebody comes up and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" or "You're going to jail," hand them this and say, "No. See this guy right here I just circled? You're welcome." And I'm going to the next one.
Yeah, and if you need help, let me know. I'll be more than glad to.
Got the 12 gauge in the truck. Let's roll, son.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Give me my M14 with a couple full magazines. Let's go hunting. Let's go do this.
I just want an axe. That's all.
Just an axe, freaking savage.
Fork in the blender.
I mean, I'll get.
I
give me a
will
spoon.
tow
I
the
don't care.
wood
I'll get
chipper
creative.
and have the gas for it.
There you go. Yeah, wood chipper
Yeah,
and spoon.
Yes.
I'll spoon that motherfucker to death.
That is one thing, if you're still inmates in the prisons, what would you guys do?
Drop the building.
Light 'em up.
There you go.
I don't care what you're in for. You're in there. So guess what?
Yeah,
You're going to stay under the building.
you're not
I
coming
think all
out.
you got to do is you just go in, and if you want anything from the cafeteria, take it, and if not, shut the door behind you because
Yeah,
it's a
so
prison.
shut the
It's a cell.
water off when you leave.
Well, it's
the
going to shut
water
itself
when you
off.
leave.
There's nobody.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
yeah.
nobody-
If there's anybody in there, that means that they're either staying there and trying to live there, or they can't get out.
Right.
You know.
And more than likely, they can't get out. So we just drop the building. I don't care.
You don't need to drop the building. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they ain't getting out.
You
I
just
don't want to
go
smell
back.
the rot.
You just don't go back. Don't go.
You'll
there.
I
still
don't want to
smell
smell the rot.
You're far enough away. You're good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night.
All right,
You have
Trent.
vision.
See you,
Yeah.
Trent.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. Later, everybody.
Yep. Enjoy your Sunday. It's Sunday. Sunday. Mm. Yeah. I don't know. It would be a lot of work
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
you know, be a lot of work.
Good work pants, good work boots, gloves, decent shirt.
Respirator.
Slap a
Oh, yeah.
long sleeve Carhartt on with a camelback and your work pants, work boots, and
What's up? Notable
Rigs.
radios. Notables radio. What's up, Notables? Yeah, I mean, that one movie. I know y'all have seen it before. The Last Man on Earth. I forget the title, but yeah, it's basically the guy was walking around in his underwear and flip flops and had a 45 stuffed in his underwear. Had a full beard on. And he's just walking through the convenience store or walking to a grocery store, picking out beer, kicking over cans. Fucking just doing whatever. There were some disturbing things where he would just kind of walk into somebody's house and see a picture and just right, just start cranking it right there.
Yeah,
What's
one
up,
of the
Claudio?
wherever you're staying, if you decide, which was what I would do, probably more than one location nearby each other. Yeah, you're going to have to go in there and I'd just turn on a John Deere tractor and some chokers and pull out the bodies and funeral fire. You'd burn them up. That'd be one of the first things you'd have to do. That's livestock, people, everything, burn it up. You'd have plenty of fuel. And your choice of any kind of forklift or whatever you want. Excavator, come in there, pick up the bodies and put them in a fire.
Well, there's no bodies. No bodies. They're gone. There's this apocalypse. There's no bodies.
Nobody. No.
Yep. No bodies. No dead people.
And that's really stretching.
no more roadkill. Thank goodness.
So gasoline and fuel, it does have a finite lifespan.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to eventually switch to EV and a constant way to charge your electrics.
Right.
EV bike, EV
Indeed.
ATV. Get a gay ass Tesla truck. Spray paint it camo so it's a little bit less gay.
You'd have to be able to adapt quickly. But I mean, think about it, man. If every box store is open, no one to check you can grab anything you want, man.
Yeah, I'm still thinking for the first period of time, I'm going exploring. Why there's still gas?
Yeah. I'd want to know. Information is king for me. I want to know. And if they're survivors, can they help, or can I help?
Yeah.
I want to know who my friends are and who my enemies are. Right. Who's in the area?
Yeah. Intel is key.
Yep. I mean, 'cause I don't know what happened.
Right.
You know, or I do know how. You know, maybe it was the apocalypse, the actual biblical apocalypse, and here I am. I'm like, well, I guess my heathen ass is on this planet. Okay, here we go. You know, so I still want to know because you know the last chapter of the Revelations ended, and I don't know how the story ends there after that. I mean, you know,
You gotta start writing.
oh yeah, I got to start writing my own. Yeah, go steampunk, right? Twisted Tats. Go
And I'm
steampunk.
definitely going to Wright Patterson in Area 51. And if I don't make it,
I'm going to be looking for that island full of slender Asian women. I mean, that's what I'm looking for.
Well,
Yeah.
there's 7,000 people on the planet left. 7,000. Yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
All I need is one Asian. You know,
Get a fat chick named LaQuisha. She has long purple fingernails. Good luck.
no,
running into too many of them are pretty strange.
I mean, you're gonna have whatever you find. You know.
Yeah.
89-year-old grandma smoking hot white hair. Hey, baby, that muff been dusted out in a while?
Oh God, that's gross.
See, I don't know. Shoot first, ask a question. There's nobody to shoot.
Yeah.
There's nobody.
Prince killing everybody. He's like, I don't. There's no
Yeah, he's killing everybody.
He's survivor.
I'd be shooting any predators, even packs of wild dogs, man. That would be my target practice right there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Micro Wolf. Yeah, right. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I don't know.
all a little ugly. Well, if we're working the farm and stuff and working your area, you're probably a little bit more shredded than when we started.
Oh yeah,
Hauling all the
absolutely.
resources out.
We're gonna be strong. Yep, we're gonna be strong until we're crippled. You know, from all the hard work.
You'd be crippled quick.
Unless I find a tribe of aliens at Area 51 and enslave them to do all the work for me. So that could happen.
No, they're gonna probe the shit out of you, OVP.
Probably. Yeah.
They'd enslave you and use you as an example of what's left. Here, look behind the glass. That's one of the few humans left.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Now be sitting there going, "Wow, that wasn't such a hot idea." After all, should have listened.
I
to
should have
Trent.
dropped the building like Vision said.
Yeah, should have listened to Trent.
The wisdom of vision comes back to haunt us.
And think about it. Okay, I like to go to the Philippines all the time, and I wouldn't be able to do that anymore. Now that would suck.
Well, you could. I mean, you just have to you'd have to fly the plane yourself, or the boat or whatever. With maybe there's 3 of you. Yeah, maybe there's 5 of you. Yeah.
You get there and there just be like one lady boy left, and you'd be like, God damn it, all the way over here for nothing.
That would be my luck. Yeah.
There's only 7,000 people left. What's really the point?
Yeah.
I mean, there might be somebody there. There might not be somebody there.
Yeah, if I find anybody, I'll bring them in while I'm smoking some good grub. Hopefully, they brought their appetite.
Right, there you go. I mean, I like that idea.
Hey,
Just
Chad,
doing my thing. I got some
talk
ribs
about-
on. They're like, hell, man, I like some ribs. I'm like, dang, man, did you bring anything? They're like, I got a bottle. I'm like, let's hang out.
I sent you a copy, a channel you should check out. It's the Cobra Hunters over in the Philippines. That if their wildlife is going unchecked over there, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to go over there, man. There's a lot.
Right.
Oh God, man. Their cobras are enormous, and they've got 9 different species on those islands. So it's like,
So I think I'd pass on the.
yeah, maybe not.
Life on a submarine, and animals have a healthy disdain for humans, and they usually stay the fuck away from us because we're dangerous. We are the apex predator of this planet. So with less of us here, I don't know. I think we could see some type of like behavioral evolution. Going back to it's just one human. Maybe we should go ahead and eat it.
That's the thing about being in Washington State, not too far from the Canadian border. Canada's full of fucking grizzly bear and polar bear and all kinds of
Shit.
It's like, what if they decide to migrate south where there's more food?
Oh, they will. They will.
Oh, yeah.
They will. They will find a way. I mean, there's stories of grizzly bears back in the day that used to swim across the Great Lakes.
Yep.
I mean, a grizzly bear is another. It does what it wants.
Yeah. You can say that twice. Yeah.
And they grow their territory and they manage their territory.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they breed, they kick the kids out. Go start your own fucking empire. This is mine, or I'll eat you. And then boom, that's how it works. And then there could be fucking grizzly bears all over this country.
Yep.
Well, you look at the flag for the state of California.
Grizzly bears in Florida. I stand by.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Are we okay? Are we back?
Yeah.
Damn it. I should. Okay. Back. I shouldn't have freed Polly. Damn it.
Well, you look at the flag for the state of California. California used to be full of grizzly bears. If there's no people around to keep them in check, look out, babe. Here they come.
And if I could figure out a way to get some of those robots to help me work on the farm and shit.
Oh wow!
How are you gonna keep them powered? You got to make sure they're charged.
Solar, just like everything else.
Solar, hamster wheel. Your own personal power plant.
I'll put an inverter on a bike, and I'll put one robot on the bike to power the rest of the robots.
Well, you could do that.
So we're taking a trip to Boston Dynamics now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. I mean, the amount of labor you're going to need, even just logistically, to clean out one store. That's so many hours of your time, of your sweat, of your calories, of your.
Yeah.
I mean, just everybody's like, "Oh, I'm going to go to the Cabela's in the Walmart when the zombie apocalypse, the SHTF happens." Okay, how many fucking trips are you taking back and forth, unloading, loading, unloading, finding a place to put all of the shit?
Yeah, I mean this is going to take years. I mean, it's going to take a long ass time. Go ahead.
I don't think you'd have a lot of time to get bored. Really,
there's not enough hours in the day. There's really not.
Right.
And I think I'd have to throw on a movie and just relax for at least a movie.
So there you go. Entertainment. There's, you're by yourself or you're with a small little group. I think I said how many people are on panel and chat. That's 14. There's 14 of us. Entertainment. Music. You got your earbuds. You said your earbuds earlier. Maybe we all take a trip to the theater. Try to power it up somehow and watch a movie, eat some popcorn. Or maybe we make our own little entertainment area, in our compound and in the warehouse on the farm, right?
I currently use a projector because it's low power consumption, and just DVD movies is our current, and in my mag what we do.
Okay.
Eventually your DVDs get boring, but obviously you can go grab whatever. But I mean, if you wanted to watch Friends, you could watch Friends. You want to throw on MASH, that 70s show, Family Guy. You just grab the box set of whatever the fuck you're going to go binge watch. Or, I'm going to watch Toy Story 1 through 5. Okay, cool. Pop the disc in, baby. You know what I mean?
On your scavenger runs, that would be it. You grab new CDs and, new DVDs, hey, look what I got.
Books.
I mean, you'd have the best freaking entertainment. You'd have the library of everything.
With the biggest Bose speakers you could think of. Oh my God! Yeah, you could scavenge shit out of people's houses like that. Entertainment centers. Oh yeah, it's all yours. You can have it if you want it.
Ashley's correct. That's why we use it today. I use my projector when I'm camping, and we love it.
I've seen it in action. It's great. It was great. We threw a sheet up in the woods and boom, little projector, and it works. There's cell phones now that can do that shit.
Yep.
They're badass.
That is one thing. I mean, in that, if you're not using your preps, like I use mine for fans and stuff when we're grilling, just for comfort of people. I'll bring a solar generator out and hook up some fans to it. Maybe hook up a mini fridge so we don't have to run back and forth to the garage fridge. Like whatever.
Right.
Get somebody with kids there. You want some fans on them to help keep mosquitoes off the kiddos. Some infants.
Hey,
Whatever,
be good
man.
and get some ice cream. You got a freezer.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You want some popsicles? I got some in my freezer. Why don't you go in there and get them?
Yeah,
Go
I'm on
ahead.
the back porch. I'm on the back deck, and I don't have a plug out here, so I have my little solar generator right here in case my computer gets too low on battery. I'll just push a button.
Yep.
Nice.
Integrating your preps into everyday life.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I've got every night. I stay up late, but I've got those little solar lights inside and outside of my house for security. Every night, I turn off all the lights on the first floor, and I set up those little solar lights. They're motion activated. I come out of here and go in the house, in the kitchen, go get something to eat. The lights come on auto. That's automatically. It's nice. It's nice. I don't have to flip a light switch. Nothing. Just walk into the room. The lights come on.
Yep.
Well, I do that really for two reasons. One, it saves a little bit of power, and for two, I have the lights in different locations every night, so that anyone who any creeps out there looking to break in, why are the lights different today than they were yesterday? You know what I mean?
Right.
Keep them guessing. Keep the assholes guessing.
And that's the thing I would worry about. That it would being in isolation, in this massive, huge world now. I would still worry about vigilance. I would.
Yeah, me too.
Right. I would, because you're going to get lackadaisical. You're going to get unfocused, on that. You're going to be doing other things, right? I got to fix this generator. I've got to, build a power plant. I've got to grow wheat. I've got to slaughter this cow. I've got to get water. I got to do all these things. Oh shit! Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from?
Yeah.
I mean, just out of nowhere, it's going to happen. Like that's what happened in this movie. That these girls were just walking down the street, diddy bopping down a abandoned suburban area, and they're just hanging out. One had, earphones on, and then some kid just walks out and goes, "Hi, well, who the fuck are you?"
Yeah. What movie is that, Shad? I'll see if I can find it.
Apocalypse Road, Apocalypse something. I mean, I might be. I don't know. There's a lot of movies in my head right now.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like, whoa, wait a minute, and I would kick myself because that could have been somebody that had a drop on me,
Yeah.
yep.
Right?
Or that. Yeah. Or you got to measure your fatigue. Someday you get very, very tired and cold, and you forget to lock the fucking door, and you wake up and holy shit, what are you doing here?
Right? I wake up and there's a bunch of people standing around me with guns, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. You
Good
got
morning.
I think that in your trip to your hardware store of choice, you would get everything you ever dreamed of for hardening your location.
Yeah.
You'd have the sandbags set. You would have everything set. You'd go to the gun store. You'd go to the range, take out the armor plating, set your building up exactly how you want.
Yep.
It just depends on when you did it. And then honestly, at that point, and you have your security, you're running it on your backup power, whatever. Anything that would come close to coming to that, you just grab your AR with the thermal, or you just have your Glock on your nightstand. I'd sleep like a fucking baby. I mean, if you've hardened your location to the point where you can take fire from a 50 cal, apart from Trent getting pissed off of your existence, you're fine.
Yes.
Yeah. I would probably set up more than one location. Just in case I got to bounce for whatever reason. flood.
There's a helicopter on the roof. What you talking about? I'm out.
Yeah, he's out. One loop and he's down.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all unsupervised for a minute.
$50 for the back.
Oh God. Yeah. Let me sweeten the pot here. Oh, you can't see it. Oh no, can't see it. Can you? No, you probably can't see it in the corner.
$100 for the half-used Viking.
Have to use Viking. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I could do this. I can do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
Here we go. Here we go.
10 for the chair.
Oh, I don't think you give that chair away.
There we go.
I don't know what we're looking at.
I don't know.
Yardbird
Yes.
said that's not the drop on you. It's a plastic bag flying out on the road.
Region 9, yes. Rule number 1, don't make Trent mad. Yeah. I see BM fall on you.
You start watching Star Wars. Oh, Bunker Buster.
Yeah.
Think outside
Oh.
the boy.
What's going on out there in the farmland, Muffin Top? Out there in the corn belt.
Hail came out and fucked up a bunch of fields. Farmers are taking the insurance cash out. A bunch of cows died.
Jeez.
We're getting rain, which is the only plus right now. I haven't had to water the garden, but we're supposed to hit 90s this week, so the rain's probably done.
Yeah, it's going to get. I usually don't complain about the heat, but I think 3 days this week it's supposed to be 97 or 98. It's going to be a little warm.
Mm-hmm.
Northwest, you get about 2 days of hot weather, then the 3 or 4 days of cold rain. It's like, God damn.
Well, it hasn't been too bad so far this summer. It's been pretty mild, but it's going to make up for it this week.
All right, safe now. Actually put hands on, because that's the rule, right? I can't handle a firearm in a live stream.
Right.
Yeah, because
The Borg there, its head turns, does circles, and yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
Eater for an eater. I was kind of, fearing that they would do it anyway, just because it was just sitting there, That's a good idea. I might do that. I might do a live stream and the host would be my shotgun. The shotgun would sit in the chair, and
touch it. That might work. I don't know.
Yeah, you can have them like in your wall or whatever. You just can't. You can't.
Yeah, they have to be out of arm's reach.
Yeah, they got me once. I did when Camel Car came down. I was open carrying, which I usually do, and they killed the live stream. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not touching it.
Right.
It's on my side, but skull.
The only time, I have been known to open carry in the house, and that's when Seattle's going crazy with all the radicals. And then I'll as soon as the radicals go crazy around here, then I'll open carry in the house. Otherwise, it's within reach. Several things within reach.
Maybe it was just Carl. I like Carl. Carl's truck's badass.
Oh yeah, I've seen it in person. It's awesome.
Yeah.
$50 for my hair. It's Sunday. I let my hair down on Sundays.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
We could tell.
You just forgot where you put it.
Yeah.
What and handled what? The chicken suit. Oh my God. No, I think they'd get me for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, hey, you could have cosplay day You just dress up like a chicken suit. You know, TMT, you were talking about you wearing lingerie, running around town.
Oh, I
Spaghettios and my bra straps, baby.
I dress like a fucking geisha. That'd be my thing, man. Put
You dress
chopsticks
like a geisha.
and shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. White face paint, all that shit. Why not?
Yeah.
Nobody-
I would be
nobody-
wearing the nicest freaking like Carhartt fire hose pants and shit, like the stuff that I wish I could have the wardrobe to afford because that shit lasts for fucking ever.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'm definitely going to was it Duluth and getting those cargo pants, the fire hose
Really?
pants.
Oh yeah, dude, Duluth.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. If, by the way, boys, public service announcement: if you don't have your boys wrapped in a pair of Duluth buck naked underwear, I prefer armachillos in the summer.
Ooh.
My God, treat yourself. They're $35 regular price. They go on sale all the time for like $15-$20. Just buy yourself a pair of fucking underwear.
I bought a pair of those fancy underwear, and wow, what a not your brand, but something else. I forgot what they're called. Fine, I'll buy.
It's your favorite pair, isn't it?
It
You have
is.
the best day
Favorite
when you're
pair
wearing
of clothes.
those underwear.
And of course they're camouflage, so you know.
So you can't see you running around naked in the woods.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
M81.
There it is.
I forgot the name of this shit, but man, it is super fucking comfortable. Shine SHINESTY Shinesties. I don't know if you can see that. Where the fuck is it?
German.
But yeah, it's got a little. It's
You can throw your boys in it so they don't stick
Yes.
to your legs.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes, it's got that. It's got that. So
Yeah, the best.
Mhm.
what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. It's got a little thing, and the material is like super. It's not silky, but it's almost silky, and it's
Moisture and stuff.
yeah, it's very breathable, and the moisture just dissipates.
Yep.
So yeah, good
As a
stuff.
man who is working,
You're gonna need them next week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, when you can keep swamp ass at bay and chafing at bay, and you're working,
Yeah.
every dime.
So
You're gonna
I
need them next week.
I already got that last week, and I'm not a happy camper. The work pants I have are super fucking abrasive and stupid. Anyway,
It's gonna be a hot one next week or this coming week.
they're not.
Go get you
silky.
some underpants there.
They're
Obi.
smooth. They're smooth. They're like breathable material. Yeah. No, I'm not thonging it up.
When I
They're not
go
painting.
overseas, when I go overseas in that hot weather, I don't wear anything at all underneath my shorts.
That's how I prefer it. I prefer just Ramboing it.
My God.
But yeah, you're gonna have to worry about what you're wearing. I mean, I guess, but I mean, clothes will deteriorate as well, right? I mean, they will deteriorate just sitting around, like in a unpowered place. They get hot, they get cold, they get wet. These buildings are going to deteriorate because
Yeah.
Mother Nature is going to take its toll on these things. So you're going to have to,
Heavy duty, long lasting items all the way around. Whether that be
Yep.
building materials to what you wear to what you don't have the janky ass, cheap ass firearm. You have maybe a little bit nicer one. Parts to maintain it. The nine. Everything. The vehicle, the livestock, the food.
Yeah, and all that's gonna be available. So not gonna be
Go get
everybody else around taking it. You just go get what you need.
Yep. And 4 of them. So you got
Yes.
enough when you're washing it, and one breaks, slap another one on.
Well, fellas, I'm going to bounce out of here and get something to eat. So good to
Yeah, I'm
talk
gonna
to you all.
Gotta go to
all right,
church.
Bob.
Good seeing you,
Peace
Bob.
out. Later on.
Take care, Bob. Let's go.
Muffin Top is also walking, even though you can't see me on screen because I don't own a camera.
All right.
See you guys.
Take care, TMT. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep. See ya. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one next week or this coming week.
Yeah. And yeah, that's another idea. There's another thing too. Weather.
Yeah.
How are you going to predict the weather?
You're not.
You're not. Yeah. I mean, almanac it, I guess. But
yeah, that's probably going to be your best bet. I mean, the satellites are going to fall out of the sky eventually, you know, even if you can connect to them to begin with. But
yeah, what's up, Hunter?
so yeah, you're just going to walk out. How are you going to look at the weather? You're going to walk outside and go, oh, looks like it's going to rain.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of problematic around here. You know, up here in Cleveland. I mean, one day it's sunny, and then the next day it's a blizzard. Like, oh shit! I was going to go to the dollar store today.
That's what I was kind of talking about earlier. Would you move to someplace that's a little more stable climate?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would go down south, you know, into Ohio some more. Maybe get past that you know, the snow belt, right? Get past that.
Yeah, so you got to get south of like Akron or Canton.
Right. You know,
down here where I'm at, once in a if it's really, really strong winds, we might get a flurry from the lake effect, but it's rare. I mean, it doesn't happen very often.
I do enjoy the winters up here. I mean, as brutal as they are, I don't find them brutal really. I enjoy the winters. I do. But yeah, I mean, but I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to, you know, have a farm, a livestock, you know, have all this stuff, you know. So yeah, going south would definitely be, you know, the way to go. Akron is gone. Yeah, it was white. Now it's Mexican. Right. Well, I mean, now everything is gone. I mean, everybody's gone. So none of that shit matters. I mean, now you're just waiting for that proverbial person or group to, you know, come out of nowhere because they've been traveling for like 2 years. You know, they heard your transmission. They smelt TMT's brisket smoking. You're like, ooh, pilgrimage, right? I don't know, man. I think, you know, and I use the number 7,000 because it's already happened before. It has already happened in the history of the earth. We've had three cataclysmic events within the lifespan of human, and at one point in time, it's guesstimated that at least 7,000 people were left on this planet after the last major cataclysm.
What was the last one? The flood? The Younger Dryas?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, it was volcanic. Something volcanic.
Oh.
No, the last one. I'm thinking about the one that affected everything and almost killed everything. It was a volcanic thing, just massive volcanic activity, blotted out the sun for years, and everything basically died, turned to winter. You know, that's why we got it was right before the beginning of the ice age. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so but yeah, I mean, the last one I think is what you're talking about. We've fared pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we could have some kind of that event. I mean, the Ring of Fire has been pretty active this week. So.
Oh yeah. I think we have a huge population now. We got like 9 billion people on this planet. So we could we could. I know it's bad to say, but we could afford to lose a few million here and there, maybe a billion,
a little bit,
and still keep on trucking. You know, it would have to be something massively destructive and ongoing. You know, something like, you know, something hitting this planet, you know, an asteroid or something, literally destroy. But even that's happened,
Oh yeah.
you know, and we still survived, and life still survived.
One of the super volcanoes going off.
Right?
That could happen. But yeah, they had some pretty good earthquakes this week. So Venezuela's a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. The Ring of Fire is very active.
Yeah.
Fort Drum. You have a storm. The power goes off for a week. You have to live like the Amish. And Miko Wolf. Well, I mean, you know, that's something we would have to face as well. The brain thinks faster than fingers. Yeah, I mean, you would have to literally just, going with the weather. I mean, I would hate to be on the coast because a hurricane would happen and I would never know it.
Right.
You know, until boom, it's on me. Right. A tsunami could happen. I'd never know it until there it is. So yeah, going into the interior of the country, and then, you know, staying away from floodplains, staying away from, you know, if there's a tornado alley, knowing that area. Okay, you know, maybe tornadoes happen, but, you know, hardening your structures. I would have enough time and resources to do that. You know, where I could literally, plan for every scenario that would happen. Absolutely.
Yeah. I got to say, down here where I'm at, no place I think is natural disaster proof, but we don't get tornadoes. We don't get hurricanes. It doesn't flood because we're kind of in the foothills down here. So, some of the low-lying areas, but you just don't go there. I mean, you know where that's at. So, it's, we're not really on a major fault line. We don't have earthquakes. It's a pretty good place to be as far as natural. Now we do get snowstorms, not like you get up in Cleveland. We don't get that lake effect, where you look outside and go, oh, great, there's 3 foot of snow, So, I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty good. I would say out of all the places to be, this is probably one of the better ones.
Right.
So,
yeah. I guess, we talked about animals, of course. What would really suck too is in my warehouse is the pestilence, right? That would come through and just ravage everything. Deer have that. I mean, all animals have this, epidemic that comes running through their ranks, and cattle is no different, right? If I'm trying to raise, 300 heads of cow, right, and boom, screwworm fly shows up, fuck, it decimate my herd.
Yeah. Speaking of pestilence, did you guys have the mayfly invasion yet up there?
Not yet. I haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen them yet or felt them yet. Flying cockroaches. I'm out. Yeah. Pestilence leads to famine. I mean, and that's something that our ancestors and forefathers faced because they were doing fine, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, boom, screwworm happens, or whatever it is. I mean, you're talking about now it's no more people, no more pesticides being sprayed, no more management of natural resources, right? I mean, because hunters do that. That's why they hunt. That's why they have limits, because you control the deer population because you want to control the predator population,
right?
Because they hunt the deer. Everything eats deer. Coyotes, dogs, bears. Plus,
if you didn't control the deer population down here where I'm at, everybody's car would be totaled.
Oh yeah, right.
You wouldn't be able to drive on these country roads. You'd just be bouncing off like crazy.
And I've seen that in North Carolina, my travels. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I was just hauling ass, doing 80 miles an hour down a back road, and all of a sudden I had to stop because suddenly there were 1,000 deer.
Yep.
Like, how the fuck? And we would run into that problem, you know?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. If nobody hunted for, it wouldn't take more than a couple of years and the deer would be everywhere.
God, yes. And they ravage livestock. I mean, they ravage, you know, your vegetables and
Yep.
fruits, and
Yeah,
they'll eat a peach tree down to nothing, an apple tree, they'll kill it.
and they would be, I mean, they wander through. Now there's, I don't know, 8,000 people in my town or something like that. Of course, that counts a lot of the outlying areas, but I'll see them in town. I had a 4-point buck on my front porch a couple of weeks ago. My door cam caught it. You know, so, I mean, they'll come right into town. They don't care, you know, and without hunting season, without some kind of control of that population, they'd be everywhere in a short period of time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was in Medina for the gun expo I went to, and I was driving out of Medina, still in the proper township of Medina, just left downtown into like a suburban area, and deer just ran across the road. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are y'all here? But we get them in Cleveland.
Yeah,
we got city deer. I mean, I lived in Parma Heights, and freaking deer were everywhere. You know, and they were talking about culling it and opening it up to hunters, and they said okay, no, because the last time they did that, some deer died in some old lady's backyard, and she was all distraught about it, and you know, raised all kinds of hell. But and they also poached them. There's a story of 2 guys with crossbows in suburbia shot a deer in the backyard, and the thing ran, you know, didn't kill it. Yep. And they found it later on the side of the road, and like, you know, everybody's freaking out, you know, all the kids, all the moms. Oh my God, the humanity.
You know, they'll eat it, but they don't want to actually see how it got on their plate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, right. I mean, I'm thinking about my area, but you know, wow, think about Florida, think about South Carolina, you know, think about, you know, Alabama, you know, oh my God. I mean, I could easily see, you know, all the snakes popping up, just, you know, bam, you know, billions of them, you know, like state of Florida would just be covered in snakes.
Now,
Snakes and alligators and pythons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd pass on that.
Yeah.
That's the thing about, you know, Ohio. We don't have a lot of predators, a lot of different kinds of predators, I should say. We have predators, but we don't have, you know, we don't have a lot of snakes. We don't have alligators, you know, we don't have, there's been some bear sightings, and that would increase, I'm sure. But, you know, we don't have lions and tigers, and, you know, we don't have things like that. So
I could see that though. I could see that, because it happened because there's nothing to keep them in check.
Right.
So your wolf packs would grow, and your bears would grow. You know, your coyotes. Oh my God, the coyotes are already a problem.
Yeah, now we do have coyotes down here. Yeah, we do.
They would explode.
Yep.
You know, massive super packs running the lands, just ravaging everything. You know, they could destroy my 300 head of cattle overnight.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you get no warning. You know, you didn't even know they were coming.
Yeah.
You know, like the weather, you just never know. You just go out and go, holy cow, what's going on? You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be the wild, wild west again.
Yeah.
It would. You know, sleepless nights. You'd have to figure out a way to, you know, house your cattle, you know, in a hardened structure, you know, all of them. That's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, it would be.
and still the coyotes would find a way in.
Yeah.
My pet tiger would keep me safe from coyotes.
See, Yardbirds, I kind of like that idea. See, I like the big kitty idea.
Well, you need more than one, because one tiger is not going to, be able to fight off 1,000 coyotes, or 5,000 coyotes. I mean, I've seen it in Tennessee. I've seen it. These massive super packs would come running through you could hear them coming. It was, we had this, we were spending the night in an old barn. A bunch of us kids, and I knew the deal already, and so I grabbed a Joe blade, a sling blade. Some people call it a sling blade. I call it a Kaiser blade. It was a Joe blade because it's got a cook. And we're sleeping down there in the barn, on this big open, and then all of a sudden, just we heard it in the distance, yip 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 yip, and we heard gunshots, and so other people were dealing with it, already, and I could just see it. Because you had the moon, it was kind of like a full moon, and you could see just this shimmering. You could see the eyes, the reflection of their eyes, just thousands of them, and this black, just shadow running across the land, coming straight for us. We're like, get up. So we got up into the barn. And when they came through the barn, we're still up in the barn. They tried to come up where we were. We're freaking ladders. And we closed the trap door, and they were still trying to get up in there. We had food and shit. I allegedly stabbed one through the planks, through the yip. I didn't kill him, but he ran off, or his buddies ate him. I don't know. But it was a massive pack that just ran through. We heard about it, the next day. It killed people's chickens and dogs and cats, and it killed everything. Some people's livestock.
But okay, so there's no law. There, you don't have to worry about that. It's not like you say, well, you can't do this. I mean, you could put up a perimeter around your property. You could dig a moat. You could put claymores around there, for crying out loud. I mean, it's not. I mean, nobody's using them. There's no law against it anymore because there's nobody tell you can't. I mean, you could do things. It would take some work. Yeah, everything's going to take work, but.
Right.
But yeah, you could put a perimeter around your property of claymores, and then when the wolves come, well, you just not have as many wolves the next day.
Right. You walk the perimeter, or you drive the perimeter in your side by side Polaris.
Yeah.
Today, I want that fucking thing so bad. Oh my god. But that thing was awesome. But yeah, and you see the wolves, you see everything.
Yeah.
And you have rolls of razor wire everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, it's all free. It's all going to be available.
Yep.
So it's going to be a lot of work, and it's going to take you a while, but eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at, we got 17 people, 18, 19. We got 19. We got 20 people. 20 people to make this happen. I'm going with how many people's in chat. Okay. Yeah, and and people are going to get sick. People are going to, not be able to work, and that's, man. Welcome to the apocalypse. Now what?
Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers. Oh god. But that would be the. I would always wait for that day when I had another visitor, like someone new.
Yeah,
that would be my thing. Like, what do you do, right? I mean, I don't want to be Trent and just
right.
drop the building on them. I want to give them a chance.
Yeah, cautiously.
Yeah, absolutely cautiously. I would. Okay, maybe this sounds bad. Maybe this sounds worse than Trent. But if someone new did show up, I would I would put them into the torture interrogation facility, and begin the interrogation questioning, and while they're under duress, while they're being captive, still still taking care of their needs.
Yeah.
But I want to know: are you just are you the scouting party for a larger force that's going to come take all my shit and kill me,
Right.
or are you legit? I want to know everything about you. I want to know everything. And I'm going to make you talk. And if you pass, then welcome to the community.
Right.
So no hard feelings. We do this to everybody, right?
Yeah. If you fail, you end up in the freeze dryer.
The freeze dryer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're buried up on Boot Hill, or feed. Oh man, wild hogs. Oh my god, wild hogs. That would be an epidemic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and that would come from Texas.
Yeah.
They already have an epidemic there. They can't kill them enough.
Yeah.
And there's a job, and I thought about doing it before I came to Ohio. Is where you literally fly around in a helicopter on these huge ranches, shooting hogs. That's all you do all day long. Just shooting hogs. That's all you do. And yeah, they got tannerite out there. They got, they got traps. I mean, they're trying everything, and they're not getting anywhere with it. These things are taking over the land, eating everything.
Yeah, I can see that being an issue.
And yeah, hogs. I mean, they don't care. They don't care about the weather. They like it. They like it somewhat hot, but they don't care about the cold. I mean, that's where these hogs came from, was some kind of Russian hybrid hog that lived in Siberia. If it gets cold, they just put on more fat and they grow hairier. They adapt real quickly. Oh yeah, they're absolutely nasty, and they bring so many diseases and pests with them, burrowing into their flesh, and that drops off and creates more pestilence. I mean, damn, this is a couple big cats to keep them off.
Well, it's almost 2 a.m. I think I'm going to go crash.
All right, sir. Well, thank you very much. Hey, yeah, definitely. Let's get up tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll walk you through the WIO.
All right.
Walk you through setting up everything.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
You tell me. You just text me whenever
Okay.
you're ready.
All right. Sounds good. See y'all later. Everybody have a good Sunday. We'll see y'all next week, or sometime along tomorrow night, actually.
Yep. Skull.
Get
OVP.
myself off of here.
Take care, bro.
Yep.
The Russians brought boars to the West Coast when the West Coast was in Russian hands back in the time. Is that what it was? Yeah. Yeah, they're very good at adapting and absolutely just eating everything. They don't care. They just don't care. Yeah. But I don't know. This has been do not wake up Trent. Right? He's dropping buildings. He's dropping buildings, and he's killing Polly, the alien, the friendly alien, the friendly Martian. Yeah. But this has been a fun conversation. I like where it went. I like how everybody, contributed and made us think. There's a lot of work to be done. A lot of work, man. It would be a lot of work. But I think you would also have people that would just scavenge for the rest of their lives. Like, fuck it. I'm just going to walk around in my underwear because there's nobody here, right? Since your team sucks, who's your team? Who's your team there, Yardbirds? Is there a game on that you were watching? Yeah. Yeah, think about that, man. No games. No more football, no more sports ball, no more, massive no more massive distractive entertainment. I mean, you would have to find ways to entertain yourself. Yep, Spain brought the horses, right? Thank you, Spain. Yeah, I would definitely. I'd have to have horses, cattle. I'd have to have everything. Did we win the World Cup? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows these things? Hard to say. The Arizona Diamondbacks. The Snakes. Oh, shit. Is that football? Yeah, no more sports ball. Wow. What would we do with our time? You know what? I mean, I think I've seen this somewhere else in another movie where they literally had, replays, recorded games, record like, Super Bowls from 3 years ago, and they're still watching it going, yeah, go, 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 go. Right. We love to be that spectator. It's an escapism, that we crave that kind of entertainment. I think it would be, well, if we had enough people. Well, we have 18 people, so I don't know. Maybe have the inflatable sumo wrestling, sumo wrestling competition. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, we got enough. Yeah, right, Maggie. We got enough to start a baseball team. Right. There you go. See, there's 18 people in chat, 19. I'm still gonna say there's 20 of us left in the whole world. Yeah, quit watching the fifth inning, so I don't want any spoilers. They may come back. Okay. Well, good luck to them. Life would definitely be different, wouldn't it? Right? Welcome to the apocalypse. Now what? Maggie, you'd be watching like old reruns of the WWF, right? Yeah. Yeah. Entertainment. I mean, yeah, I would definitely build like the best entertainment, section, the most ultimate entertainment, that you could ever possibly. I'd have every game system, every movie, every song, every album, everything that's ever been created. We are the new Browns, no pun intended. Oh yeah, the poor Browns. Poor Browns. Man, there's some diehard fans though. That and the Cleveland Indians, they're still butthurt about that. They changed the name to Guardians. The fuck, yeah. Yeah, no more Super Bowl, no more World Series, no more World Cup. All that would just be, history and antiquity that preserved on scan disc and DVD. Damn. Wow. The dog pound. That's right. The dog pound. Yeah. Ruh. Right. I hear they still have. I've always wanted to go to a Browns game during the wintertime, and I wanted the whole like tailgating experience. They used to like the Cleveland was like the masters of tailgating. Like there's folks that just tailgated through the whole game. They never went inside the stadium. They just stay out in the parking lot. And they are the only team, right? Oh wow, yeah, yeah. I mean, what kind of things would you miss? You know, what kind of things would you miss when there's nobody else around? There's no more actors. There's no more new movies coming out, right? There's no more Netflix. There's no more. Would there be internet? That would probably be the thing that saves us, actually, and be able to connect all the people of the world, the 7,000 people that are left in the world, is the internet. Wow, I didn't think about that. We should have had that conversation. If you can even get on the internet, that infrastructure, you know, like TMT said, it has to be maintained. Those things overheat, you know, with no cooling, and you'd lose internet. Yeah. And they still wouldn't release the Epstein files. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's another thing with OVP, right? I mean, you know, he wants to check out Wright Patterson. Whoever's in Washington D.C. would they go to the archives, right? Would they go to the CIA department, go to the Pentagon, look through their files? There's nobody around. Yeah, wouldn't you want to know, right? But who are you going to share it with? I mean, at that point, it would be irrelevant information. It would just be something that satisfies your curiosity, you know. and even with the newer generation, you know, you would eventually, you know, we would build back population, of course, right? People would still find ways to repopulate, you know. If you told them, would they even care? I don't know. I mean, there might be somebody that's like interested in history, you know. Yeah, exactly. Damn it, Trent, you dropped the building. Yeah, those folks would be gone, right? They would be gone. So, you know, hopefully they'd be gone. I mean, 7,000 people. I mean, I not everybody can be, you know, benevolent, right? There's going to be malicious people out there, even in that 7,000, you know, population of planet Earth that's left. All right, Pee-me, what's up? G'day, mate. G'day. Well, hey, so is the indomitable spirit of mankind. Yeah, let's go to that. Yeah, it's 2:00. I don't know what I have to do tomorrow. I gotta go shopping. Yeah, I want to get a bunch of stuff. I missed my opportunity. I didn't think about it. I missed my opportunity to go get a new gun, even though I went to a gun show. Right? Yeah. Would you do that, Robert? Would you do that? I'd get a tour of the White House and sleep in Lincoln's bedroom. Yep. Right. Damn, Maggie, you've got Trent's mentality now. Just take him out too. I don't want to. I don't want to be the only one here. Right. Freud said that man would still fight each other even if there was no property. They would fight over women. Right? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I would like to see, at least we'd have world peace, finally. Right. Yeah, I think the White House needs to be dropped. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. uh uh well, Maggie, tell you the truth, I had all that stuff. I was looking for new stuff. Everything that was there I wouldn't mind having one of those Polaris, side by sides or a 4-wheeler, but yeah, I already have basically everything I need that was at the gun expo. So I did debate getting more ammo. I did enter every raffle, just about every raffle, and I ate some great tacos. I was just there to kind of like support the local community. I've already bought from most of those businesses already. They already know me, so. Oh, really, Hunter? Yeah, that's pretty good, interesting show. The Polaris Zoot report, that would be interesting. I don't know if you'd be able to hear me. There'd be so much wind. There's no windows. There's not even a freaking windshield. Right? I'd be screaming. Back to the Stone Age. Man, Shad walking down the pond, clubbing some woman over the head, dragging her back to this cave. Right? Or the woman does it to me. Right? I mean, think about it. 7,000 people, yeah, but it was too expensive. I was like, no, I'm good. I'll wait for a deal. So I'm just kind of in that mode. I'm like, I got everything I need, really. I was looking. I'm at that point now where I'm looking for like specific items. I got all the mass and the bulk that I need. I've got what I need. Now I'm working on the wants. So I coulda, woulda, shoulda, but shuffling. I'm playing with the antenna of my Mesh-tastic here, my Wio. So I like to fidget. I like to fidget with shit. I do. So I'm sorry it's making noise and whatever. Yeah, I mean, Rip, you're in Australia. So welcome to the apocalypse. What's next? What's the and there's only 7,000 people on the planet. And I'm going to say there's 16 people in Australia. What's that look like for you? Oh yeah, Eric, I would love to go tomorrow, but they're closed on Sundays. Yeah, I should have went today, but I did the gun expo. That was a bit of a drive for me, so I was like, I'm just gonna chill for the day. Right, just don't call me late for dinner. Give me a 24-month supplier tobacco. Oh yeah, those are pretty cool. Yardbirds. Yep. Like a Switchblade 22. Switchblade 22 Derringer. Fuck yeah. How was the Mad Max? Yeah, I mean, would it be like Mad Max? I think so, right? I'm a fuel injected suicide machine. I am the Knight Rider. I love the original Mad Max. That's classic. Uh, yeah, imagine there's only 18 people in Australia, and you're one of them. Rip, R.I.P. That's it. That's all you got. What would you do? What would you do? Right? And yeah, you got a point there. I would literally go on a cigarette. Uh, I would just hoard all the cigarettes, all of them. I'd be in every convenience store, everything, and trying to like gather all the cigarettes, all the beer, everything, and store it. Man, hand radio, see if anybody answers back without exactly. I said that right, Robert. Without the sad hams telling you, hey, you need a license, right? Fucking sad hams. She's a vast land, right? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's only 18 of you. Tobacco is currency, but there's no people to trade with. I mean, there would be enough tobacco to go around for 20 people, right? That's right. She's one of the last V8 interceptors. She's a beauty. I mean, there would be no reason for barter and trade, really. You would literally, the world would be your oyster. Everything is there. There's no people, no one, right? It's like everybody just disappeared, except for 20 of you. That's it. 7,000 people on the planet. It's all spread out. And I'm basically looking at chat. There would be 13 people. In case you're crackheads stuck up on plenty of cheeseburger. Anybody want a cheeseburger? I suck your dick. I suck your dick. Oh my god. Boys in the Hood. That was a great movie. I like the boys in the hood while drinking their jungle juice. The spoof movie. If there were only 7,000 people left, my luck 650,000 would 6,500 would be non-drinkers, and I'd never find any non-alcoholic beer. I'd live off gray for 2 years solo. It was bliss. Okay, right? Yeah, right. Yep. I mean, that's a possibility too. You would never see anyone for years until somebody just shows up, because there's always a wandering soul, right? Hell, it could be me. Could be OVP. He's a wanderer, right? There's still one God. Yeah. Yeah, you can. You can What's up, Ronnie? Yeah, you can freeze cigarettes. Absolutely. They do go stale though. It does affect them. It's best to find them find a humidor. But yeah, you can freeze them. You can freeze dry them. Or I mean, not freeze dry them, but freeze. What's that vacuum seal? Yeah, you can vacuum seal. Yep. You wouldn't have to worry about TSA checkpoints at the airport, but you'd also have to worry about flying the plane. Of course, 20 of you. I guess you could figure it out. You might have to sit around for a while and practice. And that's the thing too. Like anything that you wanted to do, you could learn it right there. Might take you some time. You could read all the manuals, watch the videos, right? And then practical application. It might take you a little bit of time to sit down and learn something like how to fly a plane, right? How to take off and land a plane. Wow, 8 years. Wow, they were still sealed. Wow, no shit. All right. I would definitely get into like tobacco, growing tobacco. Yeah, once you learn how to make jet fuel, because once again, fuel it's going to deteriorate. What I would go suss out the local pack of dingoes. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Rip, is that all the there's no people, so all these dogs, because that's what happens in Australia, right? In Africa and in the United States, is that stray dogs will pack up and make this like super pack of they just run through the wilderness killing everything, right? And you'll have a little chihuahua, and you'll have a chihuahua, and he's running with a pack of other dogs, mixed dogs, and they all just pack up. They all resort back to wolf mentality, yeah, right. I mean, medical would be a big problem. Yeah, the only thing you really need off med is medical and some way to get to a store from time to time. Cities are overrated. Cities would be the resource, and I'm very certain. The dingo ate my baby. Right. At least I could drink a nice, expensive scotch, smoke a really good, expensive cigar, enjoy the peace of mind. Right. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to enjoy all the fruits of of modern society. Hey, Rent. What's up? We got 2 Australians now. What's up, Rent? Rink? Rink? Yeah, I know. Dingoes. Y'all got dingoes. Wild fucking dogs. Cream always rises to the top. Yeah. Wild cats are more common than wild dogs. Are they really? Oh, shit. Mia Brovovich. I was trying to remember that name. Region 9. Where are we at? Oh, Abramovich. I'm drinking it's called a Blackout Stout. It's a barrel aged stout. And it's pretty stout from Great Lakes. Really fucking good. I'd have to say it's actually better than a Guinness. It's got a very good flavor. And man, is it fucking strong. Oh yeah. That would be great. That would be great, right? Sit down on your porch, listen, drinking some coffee, smoking a cigarette, listening to the birds chirp as the sun rises. Man. That would be awesome. Watching the sunrise, over a pond or something. Nobody around. Because nobody's around. There's only 7,000 people left in the world. A drop bear. A fucking drop bear. Those are those crazy marsupials that drop out of trees and attack you, right? I thought that was some bullshit. A drop bear. They actually call them drop bears. You can spot a dingo from a mile away. Yeah. Hold on. I forgot to do this. Boom. Yeah. Welcome to the apocalypse. Now what? I mean, I would definitely drink a lot of beer. I would. especially at night. You know, got nothing to do. I mean, except for sleep, because the apocalypse, it's going to be a lot of work. Is my ex one of the 7,000 left? Wouldn't you like to know? I mean, that would be a thing. I would want to know who's alive. I really would. I would want to know who's alive on the planet. Who's around in my area? Who's alive in the state? And what are they doing? And what kind of right? It's just my duty to drink. Yeah, I know. This one's pretty weak by Australian standards. It's 12.5 alcoholic volume. So yeah, pretty weak by Australian standards. Right. Region 9. Fucking spirit cooking, bitch. Yeah, she's like the Martha Stewart of cannibals. And out of the 7,000, like I said, how many would be malicious? How many would be serial killers? How many would be cannibals? I mean, damn. And that's the thing too, is you're isolated, right? There's only 20 people, or 11 people now. There's only 11 people in the area, and you know them all. Oh, now we got 13, right? Somebody had a baby. Yeah, I heard about fosters, and I remember that when I went to Australia, it was an Australian. He's like, Foster's, Australian for shitty beer. I'll never forget that. Foster's was bought by China. What the fuck? See, Chinese are always fucking shit up. The bottle is my candy shop. And you could have like possibly years, right? Your liquor stores are still going to be there. The liquor on the shelf is still going to be good, right? So you can literally walk into any liquor store. There's nobody there. Grab whatever bottle you want. They have so much of that shit in stock. You'd have liquor and beer for years. I think it would take some discipline to actually keep that shit in check, so you don't become an alcoholic, or I mean, like TMT said, you'd hit all the liquor stores up and drink all the liquor, or you go to the pharmacy and take all the fucking pain pills and all the happy pills. Nothing better than shooting a coyote with a Remington 22-250. Yeah, those are badass. Watching it explode instantly through a scope. Found a massacre custodian ship over my land I've been in. Right? Shooting wild cats and pigs is fun too. Yeah, can you imagine though? Like no people around. And we definitely, I see that as a bigger problem than people, because there's no people, right? The wildlife is going to explode. And with that, the predators, your hogs, your wolves, all the predatorial, deer, elk, all the things, all the wildlife is just going to explode in population. It's going to just get worse and worse and worse. It's going to be harder and harder to keep livestock, because that's my plan. I want like 300 head of cattle. Yeah, I want to maintain 300 head of cattle. I want to maintain 100 head of pig. I want to have some chickens, and just have all this food, all of it, right? Just keep going, for all 20 people in my area. And we all got to pitch in. It's a lot of fucking work though, man. It's a lot of work. And most of that work is going to be in protecting that livestock. Yep, exactly. Dingo. There'll be dingoes running around, dingo packs. But you know what? I mean, dogs and cats. That's another difference in dogs and cats. When a dog goes feral and joins a pack and whatever, there's still a chance, there's still hope that you can domesticate that dog again. Like he will resort right back to man's best friend. A cat? No. No, it takes years. If some of them sometimes it's even fucking impossible once they go feral. Belief in government is the biggest cult on the planet. I agree. Bring a cow down to the brothel. Oh God. Region 9. Come on. No. What? I don't know. I'm in the 5th largest state, 35th in population. Wildlife doesn't explode. Well, it will explode. No people around to maintain them, maintain that management over them. Yeah, I definitely see. I mean, and that's everything. I mean, like we're not even talking about, like birds of prey, right? Think about all the endangered species that are endangered because of man. They would start to grow. I mean, it's a possibility, and I venture to think, like here in Cleveland, we might even see polar bears, right? You'd be living in Eden. It'd still be dangerous, even with no people. But yeah, I mean, we talk about wild hogs, right? Hogs would be fucking a plague on the land. Well, yeah, that's why I have them. That's why I have them. And I didn't even think about this too. Like, if the whole if out of those 7,000 people, you had some elite CODIS, you're like, oh great, here we go. Finally, we've depopulated the planet. Now we can take control. So you've got, say, I'm going to use the Committee of 300. Yeah, good name drop, right? The Committee of 300 is trying to rule over the rest of 6,000 and 6,500 6,500 people left in the world. They're going to try to rule over those 300, that Committee of 300. They could probably do it with 300 people. You just have to round up all those people, 6,500 of them. My math might be wrong. I don't know. Is it? I think it is. Yeah, they are. Her nickname is Bitchlet. And we don't get to pick and choose who the 7,000 are. They just happen. Like it's scattered throughout the world. So I would, I don't know. I'm kind of taking that hard line once again. I want to know who you are. I want to know exactly who you are. There's but one God. That's proper math. And I suck at math, so what do you say? I tried to order a sticker off. I don't break for cats. It sent my mom back. It said it was offensive. Damn, man. See, you wouldn't have to worry about that either, right? In Australia, there's only I'm going to use chat for the number. There's only 15 people in Australia, in the whole continent of Australia. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know who you are. Are you worthy of surviving the apocalypse? You know, are you worthy of I don't know. I just kind of like, would want to see if they're like, if they're moral compass points north. I want to know. Because I want to. I if I met someone that was just absolutely inherently evil, you know, definitely like, a PDF, a pedophile or something. Oh yeah, it's gone, right? But how would I know? How would I know, right? I'd have to figure it out. I'd have to talk to them. I'd have to I'd have to use the interrogation techniques. Pull out those hip pocket courses from the Marine Corps and go, okay, lock them in a very uncomfortable box, give them bread and water for a month, right? Question them, tase them, right? Yeah, people are fickle, right? And people are absolutely amazing at manipulating and hiding their true intentions. God is my judge. Pedos, peds always mess up, right? Right on, Rent. That's what you'd be facing, right? That's what you would be facing, is constant, right? Yeah, they will admit and deny anything. That's true. But that's where empathy comes in. That's where empathy kind of comes in. You're like, you can use empathy to tell when people are lying, when people are trying to deceive you. So you can feel that shit. Well, I mean, that's the purpose of this exercise and the topic of discussion. It's already happened. Congratulations. You made it through the apocalypse. Now what? Now what? You are one of 7,000 people left on the earth. Now what? Killing them softly with his song. Killing him softly. Yeah, right. That song. The only thing I really want to do tomorrow, which I think I can only do, is go buy some new boots. I've been thinking about these boots for, I don't know, about a month now. So we'll see. I do not plan to quicken or avoid. Yeah. Well, there's 7,000 people left in the planet, and you only got 15 in Australia. So you might see one or two people. It might be part of your family, it might be part of your group, it might be part of your town, but that's it. That's all you got. Maybe two or three people that you know, and y'all kind of like sticking together, trying to make this shit work. Oh, whoa. Right, Eric? Yeah. We still have axes to throw. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what, folks. It's 2:30 now, and I'm thinking I'm going to end this. I think we've pretty much exhausted the topic. Pretty much exhausted the topic, and everybody's pretty much said what they're going to say. Yeah, right. Right. They might have a few grand. They have such a dense population there. You know? Yeah. Yep. China, India. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting. Whoever has the most, right? Who's the hostess with the mostest? They might be the new world power. Can you imagine India being, or China? I think even okay. So you're saying that there's 7,000 and there's only a couple thousand. Say India has 2,000, China has 2,000. They would probably still go to war. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how many America would have. I mean, you're thinking, you're talking about spreading 7,000 people throughout the whole course of the whole planet. I don't know. So yeah, thank you all very very much. Yep. Good day, mate. Good day. Good day. Good day. Right. It is Sunday here now. One of those bras with a gun in the nipples. Machine gun boobies, you say? Oh yeah, Austin Powers, the fembots. Oh yeah, yeah, they were hot. Yeah, fully automatic machine gun boobies. That's how I would die. I was just like, yeah, my love of guns and my love of boobies all mixed together in one. That'd be a glorious death. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Interesting topic of conversation. I love everyone's inputs. Thank you all. Skull.